usikhombisa lokwendeka khona phela eshowini utakhumbula ukuthi show akusiyo nje indzawo lapho khona sitawukhombisa khona kwekuthi tinkampani tiphuma atendeni kodwa yindzawo yenjabulo yodvana John isikhathi sethu senjabulo namanje
sivuselene Nkosi ngabe kuhamba njani namuhla
hayi ngifilile mfana emlungu njani wena ngoba ngivile lokusenfo yami itasicabanisa
kona lokho ngibita ngeligama sangimdzala ngaka bengithi ngiyakubhathisa itolo ngithi ngibite ngemva nemlungu kubonakala ukuthi cha vele noma ngabe sokuthiwa kunjani asivusele Maswati namuhla emini yantsambama eMavuso Trade and Exhibition Center sibonga Maswati amahle ukuthi beningaphinze nivuleke lo msakato Eswatini TV nentawethamela ke lokwethuleka lesikwethulako noma ke lesikuthebulako la eMavuso Trade and Exhibition Center lilanga lesikhombisa leli kusukela waqala ke lo mbukiso njengoba ke uqale ngalesihlanu evikini leli phelile kwase ke uvulwa ngalokho semthethweni ingonyama inkosi Mswati wesithathu ngemgcibelo lophelile sithi sinemukele nje benkosi lento sethembe ukuthi niyayithokotela ke i-broadcast yethu noma ke kusakada kwethu kwalomuhla njengoba ke niva ke umlingani wami la nengubo lekayigcokile ichaza kona lokho uthi this is Friday part 1 I think usho ngalezathu ukuthi kusasa is a holiday and already today people are in the mood ukuthi asiye emsebentini which is why we are already I'm saying this is Friday part 1 ngibakhuluma ngendzaba yekoma angimathi bekakhuluma ngani ngicela konke ayidisclaimer kulelo hlangothi lolo manje inanga la itafuleni mangabe kuthiwa ngomile ngidihambela la
No, John, nami ngishito ukuthi ngihlale ngiva ukuthi kuthiwa kunaphuza Thursday. So ngishito ukuthi Friday part 1 it's a holiday tomorrow and asikhumbutane nje ukuthi naseshowini vele isikhathi senjabulo as well labanye nje abaketela nje kawusebenza kuphela labanye they here to be entertained ishow yindzawo yawonke umuntu John this is why I'm dressed like this wena njengoba phela umuntu lomzala vele kuyabonakala akukhulumi wena khuluma your dress code ngikuhlala unjona ngisoma business mina I'm here to be entertained and kwathi sokuthi namuhla we're looking at entertainment and arts kwathi sephela John ngokuthi we are open for business singemaswati khona abantu labaphila ngawo vele emakhono abo ebhizinisini labanye bethu imsebenzi labaqashwe khona officially but baphila ngemakhono abo from dancing to singing to artwork
I think maybe just to emphasize on what you are talking about kunema artists dodla bahlabelako ngidawubekisa nje bogedle mbane sebavela emaphepheni kuthiwa uthenga imoto utfola phi leyo mali leyo ngilokhu leka kwendako there's an artist Kangaroo lesakathenge a very beautiful car uyithatha phi leyo mali leyo and if uyalandzelela and these are assets labathenga almost without even owing them you know boleri mhlanga bomdura uhamba ngejagwa and I'm just making an example of all these people you know the arts industry is thriving in Eswatini, not only just musicians, but you talk about your comedy, you talk about this and that, you know, producer you look at KRTC and the likes, you know, they are thriving in Eswatini. So this is the picture that we want to create today to say an industry is coming up where even a problem, but today I think we just want to reinforce that, you know, to say this is an industry that is growing and with a huge potential for gainful living.
Sakhuluma nje ngemakhono ya John ngikhuluma ngebatali le itolo bebathi babe nenkinga kumbe batikhanze banenkinga nabo umfana uphethe umbhobho we usually hear our parents say yabo tadisha wena kude imali lemvelo yendaba mina nje angivete ukuthi likhono lami lingibekela ngikhono wakhona namhla ngikhuluma nesive because it was talent yabo so
lephikelela likhona Nkosi kumbe nakhona sidochaza kahle Maswadevelo ukuthi wena uyahlabela noma kumbe yini
mana John ngiyahlabela ngiyakhuluma akusinene lokwangiletha la TV ukuthi ngikwathi ukukhuluma
but again khono I think njengoba I think your ability, your gift to communicate is also an art, you know, because without that you wouldn't be here, honestly. If you are not skilled in that area, you cannot be here. And as such, maybe in the music and the comedy area. Comedy.
God, I'm sure we still make a killing out of it, John. God, village. Mlingani wami ukuthi awuvana le ndaba yokusungubita ngeligama so ke kusukela namhlanje ngumfana emlungu sisabuketa mbukeli lokukhona eshowini langeni lanamuhla sitaqala nje ngokuthi sibone yena sihle ngabinde lo tasikhombisa lokukhona from entertainment to bantwana tinfo letendelwe bantwana la ngephandle and to stage lesinaso la ngephandle for adults as well for them to be entertained kwathi sisasa holiday John at the holiday people will be flooding this place for entertainment labanye batabe batola lelumculo from dancing to worship Bona logo on its own is art and it's entertainment.
Yeah. And I think I like the fact that we are talking about business at the Mavuso Trade and Exhibition Center where businesses continue to exhibit and to demonstrate what services and products they have. But at the same time, this is a leisurely environment. Ikakhulukazi njengoba sathi ukuthi ke netikolo etivaliwe bantwana basemakhaya kunengelo kwendekako lokukhombisa ke lesimo senjabulo, you know. And I think it is kind of a good social orientation to bring our kids to an environment like this, because at the same time baphinze batibone letinto lengcondvo yabo iya-adjusteka to say what is going on there. And I think they will grow up understanding the environment that the country is, or the direction that the country is taking in as far as business is concerned. But bayatibona letinto, and some may be asking and they can be looking at the products at the same time.
True.
Yeah. Kanti ke sidabuka ke le tindzaba ke ukuthi ngabe vele khamba njani la ngaphandle ikakhulukazi ke hlangothini lokuthi bantwana bajatshuliswa njani ke kuwo ke umbukiso walonyaka.
Second edition of our live broadcast isikulethela yona ishow. Celeni kwami ke nginaye Sihle Nkhabinzi lo tasichazela ngema games la khona lapha eshowini. Hello Sihle.
Hi, fortunately njani?
Ngiyaphila mshanweni.
No, good right. Now this year sina children's games la khona ku trade fair. Akasiwo wodfana ke ane entertainment, phindze sinayo boxing ne culture dances khona ngalangenhle. Imanga icala nje ngicale ngale kuma children's games sinalama fun fair games la siphindze saba nayo lo service provider losilethela wona ama games to the trade fair. Cishe masiwabuka cishe abalansile sibonile nje ukuthi ngathi cishe ayafanana nawa last year with a slight improvement. So we hope ukuthi mhlambe labatile batatothi chaza batakhona ku enjoy ababeke bantwana. Then lengafike ngikuchaze kanconywana indzaba yema pricing structures ethu. Ema pricing structures ethu masibona kahle this year entertainment sisusile ngale ngendase stadium sabuya nayo ngalangenhla, so itaba nayo effect basically in terms of ema prices, because kumalanga lathi takutaba ne entertainment lengabekisa nje ngelisonto lesuka kilo sibe na entertainment ngemsombuluko, sibe na entertainment then siphinde sibe nayo ngalesihlanu nangemugcibelo. Le kulamalanga entertainment ke ma prices akhona aba neshintsha kancane because ma products isemabili lo watfola ko umuntu lo tekhona e trade fair, uthola i product ekudlala ema games phinde uthola i product yoku enjoy ko entertainment, meaning ku music. So lengabekisa nje langa lesaya kilo nyalo ngolesihlanu sitaba ne entertainment letaba khona la kune secular music isikhathi khona bo Kebza the Small, isikhathi bo Popzin, just to name a few lesitabe sinabo. So I price yakhona lo mtsalita uthi 60 emalangeni nelomncane kube ngi30 emalangeni. Then when it comes to Saturday sine gospel night angisho kanjalo letaqala nga6 ensambama embili kulamalanga la ukhanza khona ukuthi sitela ama entertainment ema prices ekuyodlalisa abantwana aba low ngabekisa nje lo mdzala kuba ngi30 emalangeni then lomncane kube ngi10 emalangeni kungena egedeni. Ngalo mgcibelo ke nakhona ukuthi abangu 30 emalangeni emini kube ngi10 emalangeni lomncane emini, then bese nsambama sister ucela sive kuphindze sisikhiphele ngephandle bese sengena ke pricing ye gospel maybe letaba khona ensambama. Then ngibuyela ngalangenhla ku arena cishe lelamva kwethu
La ngibone khona abagidza sibhaca.
Yes. Then some activities la khona lapho la include sona sibhaca. Namuhla ke sitabe sine boxing letabi khona nakusasa tabe kuchubeka yona boxing. So I think ema activities cishe akhona ma sporting courts. Unfortunately this year you couldn't have basketball ne volleyball due to other technicalities. Ngale sivamise kuba nawo la endaweni laba ne competition during the trade fair. So I think we are left with only those entertainment activities during this year's trade fair.
As ke umumfu abhadala for ema games, I safety yona ihamba kanjani because ngibheke ukuthi nangibhadala nginakekeleke ezingisadlala ngingumfana noma ngiyumuntu lomsana.
Ngingacala ngekubonga tsawethu i-partnership lesinayo basically ne Royal Eswatini Police Services In the past years besolo sinabo kanye kanye labacishe basisita basibukela kulelo hlangothi le safety kungasibo bodwana ke sinayo ne security company lesichashile nanayo lesilekelelako kuleto tindzaba leto sike saba nawo ema eventualities la ukhanza khona ukuthi banibana maybe bayalahleka during leyo nazanyana emaphoyisa asetaphe a police post khona la trade fair la emva kwethu la kuthiwa i-Royal Box khona. So I think we are covered in terms of safety and security. On top of the general police, longathi ukuthi ababona abafaka uniform akhona ke nema CID la khona la move all around the exhibition area including nakhona ngale ma games ebanibana.
Alright. Nangu-ke umdali sidle uyafisa kuletha umfana wakhe eshowini. Ungathini kulabo badala?
Mina ngingathi ngikuya ngekwelikhi labo badali sebangafuna nendlela labafise ngawo lama entertainment. Sebangaya ngokuthi babukele ilanga lengathi li suitable for bona. Kodwa mina ngingilomuntu wale trade fair ngathi every day is suitable for every parent. But sekuya ngelikhiki lakho ungumdali ngabekisa namuhla kungilesithathu nalesine kungena ngale nangemgcibelo kungena ngale kuma games ebanibana iprize yakhona itabi pass lomzala njengisho ngoba ngishito oqala usitaba ngi30 emalangeni bese umntwana kuba ngu10 emalangeni kodwa mawuthi ufuna ukuthi ikhambisane nemculo lesitabe sinako ngalesihlanu elanga lendiphethe le kutaba ngi60 emalangeni lomzala bese sekuba ngu30 emalangeni lomncane nga encourage mina ukuthi banibana bete bathathola that experience ngoba kubese kuba buhlungu umntwana ukuthi bangani bakhe mase bacoca ukuthi besikhona trade fair sadlala nakunanako lo akangikhabinza umntwana akaveli yena uyabona sekuba likhuni ecoca noma sekuvule ikole ngasi bantwana batale babalethe bantwana babe guaranteed for safety but irresponsibility lenkulu iba kuye umntali ukuthi bantwana uyaba monitor uyababuka ukuthi bangakuphi sine sitawenda mase ngabe sekuvele ama eventualities siyamthatha maybe sinqondise emaphoyiseni lo mntwana lo lahlekile.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nkabinzi.
No, kubonga mina fortunately.
Well, babukeli ngiyethemba ukuthi nani badala indaba letha abantu babenu eshowini. Khona pha batawusi noma sebakubhala ama compositions about their day at the trade fair bakhona nabo kubhala indzaba lengafika ngisho ku 10 pages. Sitawuya ke mbukeli siyobuka le lapho kudlalwa khona ukuthi khona kuhamba kanjani. Alright, babukeli solo skora khona eshowini nyalo la ngikhona khona kulapho kudlala khona bantwana. With me I'm with this young beautiful ladies ngidababuda embukele ukuthi yini bona labafike bayithanza ngalale ngibakhanze bakhona khona. Hello ladies.
Hello.
Ninjani?
Siyaphila.
Ngiyaphila nami. So ngidawubuda ngamunye nangamunye wenu ukuthi yini yena lafike wayithakasela ngalale nginikhanze khona khona.
Okay.
What is it that you liked?
I like the games. They are very exciting, scary at the same time. But when you get out, you feel very happy that ungenile kulama games. Especially the yellow one where you go around. It's very scary, like yo, but it's very nice.
I liked the games since some of them are fast, and then like when you get out, you feel kind of dizzy, but it's like fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I like the clown mostly because you have that sensation like you're going to throw up, and you know when you have fun and you have adrenaline, and when you have fun, your body is only confused. And you take it as fun, but your body is actually confusing, which is also a good experience in science.
All right. Thank you so much. Are you happy to be here?
Yes, I'm really happy to be here, even though I'm very scared at the same time. Yeah.
All right. Also, tivele mbukelo ukuthi now lapho ekhaya uyashiyeka. Just come to the show so that you enjoy.
khona la Eswatini TV sibuko sesive kanzi imbukela sifuna ukuthi nawe usalele ngaphandle sifuna ukukulethela sikhombise lokwendekako khona la eMavuso Trade and Exhibition Center kanzi namhlanje mbukela isibuko etatona temakhono ne-entertainment event la kangwane besishito ukuthi sibuketa ukuthi Eswatini is open for business, so we want to know ukuthi abantu labaphila ngamakhono abo lapha event la kangwane bona baphila kanjani. Eceleni kwami ke mbukeli sinejaha lesilatiko ukuthi lona litvume ngaphelepele kakhulu kade. That's what we've known him for the past decade, and that is Larry Mhlanga. Larry, hello and welcome.
Hello, welcome. Thank you for me. How are you?
I'm all right, Larry. How are you?
No, I'm fine.
I'm okay. Larry,
Yes.
this year we're looking at Eswatini being open for business. We just want to know about you, Larry Mhlanga na Pelepele. We've seen you taking Banpana around the country. Keeping to other countries as well. Now, tell us just briefly about you, Singafili Pelepele, and what you do.
Oh, okay. Libito Larry Mhlanga. I'm an actor, dancer, choreographer. I'm an indigenous music collector and music player. So I play over 30 indigenous instruments. So Sansabo Makoya and marimba, kora, quite a number of indigenous instruments. So I'm a multi-talented performing artist. I studied dramatic arts and production, but now focusing on acting, which is stage acting. Then, but while I was studying, I was doing production as a whole. So yes, I'm able to be open for business.
All right, jack of all trades. Master of none, labo.
Yeah, true.
But
true,
you've been living on this for years, Larry.
Yes.
How have you been open for business?
I think with me, I didn't have any choice because it's what I studied, so I had to practice, So with my talent, I think I've achieved a lot. I've managed to touch so many souls because with me, the way I define success, I want to talk about material things because we have figure we are humble, But for me, success is doing what I've always wanted without compromising who I am, So I've been doing so much. I've managed to identify over hundreds of young people's talent, to identify, nurture them, promote, create more opportunities for them, promote them, like take them out of Swaziland. I think we've been touring for the past 10 years with Pele Pele every year, and now we've created another wing whereby we are taking comedians overseas. So we every year in December, we take comedians to Nigeria where they perform for over 20,000 people. So, it's an honor for me to be part of this movement in Swaziland, whereby we are changing the industry, like making people believe in the entertainment as business, So yeah.
Now, for the longest time in the Kingdom of Eswatini, Larry, we've had an issue of artists don't make much like they do probably in other countries like South Africa and others. How has that changed over the years, and where do you see this industry going?
Honestly speaking, there's been a huge change. If we look 10 years back, currently we have people who are full-time in the entertainment industry. They're making a living. 90% of local comedians are thriving. They're able to pay rent. They're able to feed their families. Artists are doing well. People are successful, and the corporates have come into play by supporting the industry. Look at the festivals happening, like in Swaziland, we have your Bushfire, Uluchu, Smooth Fest, quite a number of big festivals, Then also, Swazi TV has come into play also because now there are so many local produced shows, local content. Swazi TV is buying programs. Independent producers are benefiting out of having the corporates coming in and supporting the arts. So there's been a huge change, if I can say, because now people are living out of their talents, and in the next few years, entertainment will be the biggest employer which is paying better than other industries, you know. Because look at South Africa and in the US, the money is coming into the country. The artists contribute more into the economy, you know. So I think it's the same direction we are taking now, you know, as you can, like, I think you can attest to this, that now independent producers, film, dance, other industries, they are doing so much now because there are opportunities like on, unlike so many years back, it was difficult, you know, but now I think with the corporates coming in, it has been a cushion, you know.
Now, what does it take for one to be part of the entertainment industry? And how have you been able to identify what did it take for you to do that? And what challenges have you come across as a
okay, no, I understand. Okay, now, I think with me, education contributed, you know, because I studied this. So I can tell if you have talent or not, you know. Because Mugabili, ekhaya basho uthi ejiyatimbu eyathi uyahlabela man sis, uyabona. Because bomzala they want you to feel bad, uyabona. But ngalana ngakithi, like this is real, this is work for us, you know. So we are able to identify. Also, there is talent, then there is discipline and commitment and passion, you know. 90% just focus, that's the business side. If you have 10% of talent, you are fine. With talent, you don't need, you can train and be better, you know, because with me, I'm a dancer, I was born a dancer, but I to train to be an actor. I have rhythm, but I train to play other instruments, you see, so.
All right. Now, says Valanje, Larry, ungasitshela nje how other people could be open for business as far as their talents are concerned.
Okay, I think what I can say would see network, be disciplined, focus. You know, just you know, you need to just focus, be disciplined, practice, network, nothing else. Good just say people should just.
Mbugeli uthi Teleri, he was born a dancer. So by the time Zvala la, because namhla sibuketa Donatema Kono, I'm sure tasiplela lana imbela star driver kube kuhle kubenje ya. Kwanyala sesibukotela yona ingoma lekubuya symphony gets a chance.
I know you don't know me and I don't look the part. Maybe you don't have time for me, but give me a chance. I know you don't know me and I don't look the part. Maybe you don't have time for me, but please give me a chance. If I don't do this now, then I never will. This can't wait, I've waited long enough. If I don't do this now, then I never ever will. This can't wait, I've waited long enough. Give me a chance, I want this change. Open the door, please let me in. I'll give you my best, I'll show you I'm in every word. Give me a chance, I want this change. Open the door, please let me in. I'll give you my best, I'll show you I'm in every word. I promise it'll be worth your while. Won't waste your time, this moment means everything to me. Please give me a chance, I promise it'll be worth your while. Won't waste your time. This moment means everything to me. Please give me a chance. If I don't do this now, then I never will. This can't wait. I've waited long enough. If I don't do this now, then I never ever will. This can't wait. I've waited long enough. Give me a chance. I want this change. Open the door, please let me in. I'll give you my best. I'll show you I'm in everywhere. Give me a chance. I want this change. Open the door, please let me in. I'll give you my best. I'll show you I'm in everywhere. If I don't do this now, then I never ever will. This can't wait. I've waited long enough. If I don't do this now, then I never ever will. This can't wait. I've waited long enough. Give me a chance. I want this change. Open the door, please let me in. I'll give you my best.
Emculo nguSymphony sikhombisa njengengcenye ekukhombisa ke ukuthi ama-artist akithi ke ekhaya eSwatini sakakhule kangakanani ke kutemculo mawubuka kumbe i-engagement abayitholako even from the corporate sector ekhaya ke eSwatini sebede nje kwesaba labo ke labasetinkampanini letinkulu kubita yakithi ke i-artist ukuthi ke itonanzisa makunemsebenzi ke lomkhulu ekhaya ke eSwatini ngilokuhle lokho njengoba ke lokho kuvula lamathuba ukuthi lama-artist akithi ke akhone ke kubhadaleka into lebeyithi itolo masiyibona leyo mali beyitholwa ke ngema-artist noma ke ngilabo ke labahlabelako noma labaculako ke bangephandle bekungalikhombisi ke lakithi njengoba ke siyathi lokuthi imali maseyiphumele yatholwa ke lohlabela la ekhaya lohlala la ekhaya lonemndeni la ekhaya lonetihlobo lothenga within the local economy kuyayisita le mali ke ukuthi circulate ke within ekhaya eSwatini. And we also spoke to Larry Mhlanga earlier on just to try and show and to motivate others to say that there is a potential within the arts industry in the country. He has been himself in the arts industry for 11 years. He is not employed, but he is living gainfully out of the arts industry. Sisehleti ke Mavuso Trade and Exhibition Center sixoxisana ke nyalo na le ndawo kaDlamini okuqhamuka lapha ke ehlangothini libekwa nguhulumende ukuthi lulwe nengohlakalo engazuthi ke kuthiwa la trade fair ngeke nje ivumeleke ngohlakalo but generally we just want to speak about corruption at a national level lwenda in lo hlangothi ukuthi ngabe la eMavuso Trade and Exhibition Center benda in. We are also going to align a mandate organization which is the Anti-Corruption Commission in line with this year's Eswatini International Trade Fair theme which is Eswatini is open for business. How are they as an organization fitting into this theme? Dlamini angikuvusele Nkosi kubethuba lekuvusela eMaswati.
Siyavusela kakhulu Perez ngithotsele thuba ngivusele nembukele ekhaya sibameme ukuthi ababukele ihlelo lamhla abantu okhona kuchaziseleka ukuthi kuhamba njani ekhaya corruption.
Sibonga kakhulu mina yethu kuba nathi ke o represent i-organization le ngidawuthi ke i-critical kakhulu kwi-economy ku-social fiber yelive lakangwane. I was listening to some videos of what happened or transpired at Sibaya last year in August. Maswati lamanyenti, including those that are already in cabinet, making mention of the fact that we need to root out corruption in the country. You represent that organization, but Maswati exactly what has government tasked you to do and how are you aligning yourselves as an organization with the call from the entire nation to say we are tired of corruption?
Ngibonga kakhulu Perez ngiqale nje ukuthi indzaba yokulwa nengohlakalo eveni lakangwane inzala kusukela ngesikhathi sembuso wamadla ngengwenya lekubitwa ngesiwa i-colonial times kepha ke imbubo emhlaba silwe Nkosi Mswati wesithathu nga 2004 yasayina ngasivumelane sakamhlaba United Nations Convention Against Corruption la baholi bemave bavumelana khona ukuthi ayi ungazi kuyangena lokwesihlava kuyahlasela kude futhi live lokungathi kuyalikhetha yasayina ke imbubo emhlaba kwasinga 2011 washicilelwa lo mthetho ngekuthi sithi wa ratify kutalwa ke anti corruption ku implementwa ngidawuthi lawo ma-obligations lesinawo silive ekuthenini nathi sibonakala silwa nengohlakalo. Angichazi-ke ukuthi ingohlakalo kumbe imikhakha lemibili. Kunale ngohlakalo lebitwa ngekuthiwa yi-bribery, lokudizelana kusho ukuthi abantu abafuna lusito kukanzakale ukuthi kufuneka adize. Kwavela nje enzaweni labe sihlengena kuthiwa yi-Hong Kong. Ngo-1974 kwakuthiwa they are corrupt from birth to death noma from womb to the tomb, ngoba bebebaningi kakhulu na ufuna la ungabelekela khona kufuna ukuthi udize, na ufuna noma uzofuna liphepha lani zokufuna ukuthi udize. Bagcine sebabo cha ngase kufuna sithathele inyathelo enzayo ngoba yonke into seyiyathengisa nale ngakafanele ngabe iyathengisa. Kuyalimata ke live kululate kakhulu. Kepha ngoba siseshowini lamhla umuntu akathi ukuthi wena kuthiwa Eswatini is open for business, wathi ke anti corruption cha kuyevakala lokho. Asesithi nathi sipromote i-openness in business. Kuna naku lokuvamisa kulimata abosoma business eveni naku lokuthiwa kwehluka kwenti market research kuhlola ukuthi yini lethengekako kulamalanga noma lengingayithengisa. So ukhanza ke lonke likona line matamatisi ngoba ukhanze lomunye athengise matamatisi bese iba saturated ke le market sekuthi profit la yakhako lemuntu. Kuze ngomuntu athola umsebenzi sekuqala ke na indzaba nabantu sibabita ngema-tenderpreneurs. Umuntu sokuthi ngathi bani ke pha kule yangaphane leya lengingakhuluma naye anginike 10. Ngiloko lesithi openness itawenda ukuthi bantu ba leverage on technology, ba leverage ekuthenini what research has been done ku ascertain lendzaba ukuthi emarket yini lesayithingeka nya. Sine budlelwane lobuhle kakhomesa, sinebudlelwane nalamanye amave diplomatically lobungenda ukuthi letekuthengiselana tibe ngcono kunale ndlela letingeni. Ngicabanga asengigcine lapho as an introduction maybe. Yes.
The theme that Eswatini is open for business, I think ikhulumisa nje nesithombe sekuthi masikhulumisa ngetindzaba corruption in the country, kuyayithinta the international community that may have an interest to come and open businesses in the country. What is the perception of the international community in as far as the corruption levels are in the country?
Ngiyabonga Pres muhle lo mbuto siyahlolwa njalo ngeminyaka tinhlangothi noma tinhlangano letehlukene kunabo Transparency International kunabo Mo Ibrahim Index basirengeke ukuthi nababuka bona sekulesigaba lesi kepha nje ngingathi kule sifundza sendasine Sahara naku labathi Africa south of the Sahara siphose sibe la kubo number 10 least corrupt countries. There is still much more work that needs to be done. We reckon that. Angi emphasize another point dolu shoko ukuthi nakusuka investor afuna kuto investor even leSwatini. Uyaye atibute lokuthi mangifuna ema utilities tindzaba letifakathi bogezi emanti nespace lengingasirenta nje ngento lengapane ya ngeke yini kubite ukuthi ngidize ngeke yini kubite ukuthi bese ngibhadala imali. Ngiloko ke bese nakwendiwa lo licwaningo noma le research sekukhanzakala ukuthi kuba naleyo ngingwana yokuthi sesibuke kasilive ungathi sihambisa embili lokukhohlakala. Bekungaba nje kwekhuthe emaswati ukuthi njengoba kunetcast njengalethi bekusinemhlanga sesishowini tinengi tivakashi letikhona asijinge siphathe kahle tohamba nesithombe lesihle ngemaswati ukuthi liswati liyakusita nje lingakubhadalisi lutho. Itolo sisuka esigabeni la khona boveredweni ukuthi kutholakala iwallet solo tinvoti la khasi tiphelele asithengise lokho silive ukuthi noma ungalahlekelwa yindlu ungisoma business sine sitakuthotisela iphinze buyele kumnikati.
Kuyevakala Nkosi kumbe nje sesigoqota le nkulumo yethu ayakhuluma lamaswati and kuyevakala lokuthi akakhulunyiswa nje ukuthi kumbe ngilokuthi kumbe info nje lekufisa ukuthi ayikhulume yendlule. What is your organization doing lehambelana nema programs ekufundzisa nalawo kumbe labonakalako ukuthi vele lapho kuthiwa kunale nkohlakalo khona nibonakale nibamba labanye ngithi baxoxa nabo kulamalanga babekisela ngalomthetho lomusha weSodovu waganga ngaSodovu boshiwe ingabe ngala corruption khona kuhamba njani because kuyavela lokuthi kukhona lokuganga lokukhona kodwa ukhanze lokuthi engathi lo mthetho awulumaluma ufanana nalo Sodovu angade uthi yini lama challenges kumbe la ngaba khona just to ensure that we give emaswati the comfort to say this organization is doing exactly what it has been tasked to do.
Kubili lengakusho kuphendula lo mbuto loyo Pres ngidaqala nje ukuthi Sodovu nawubuka lokushaya kwakhe nale effect yekuhlukubeteka kwemuntu iyayingafanana nakala corruption ndawubekisa ke ngeperception. Uma umuntu ukuthi wabekagathe isikhwama sina 50 million bese weba 50,000 ukhona abantu abathi lo muntu ufika aphile kahle ngebe imali lencane kangaka ibe imali beyingaka lebekayigatsile i-challenge ke leyo kanzi ngobe sekuthiwa corruption is a victimless offense kude lo lokhala ngoba nangidiza ngifuna umsebenzi lona ufuna imali ngibani ke lo lotawumangala ngikolo kwenta le dynamic yokuphenya licala le corruption ingafani nalobunye bucala ngoba la kulele linye kune victim kunemuntu vele lobitwa ngecomplainant lothi mina ilungelo lami lilimele lalo lokwentekayo ukuthi kusukela abantu bavumelane babe babili bathi singakuthola njani lo bese ke bakha indlela lo munye athole lo langekhathi kusho ukuthi mina nje ngiyabekisa emsebenzini nga procurement bese uthi hayi ngoba uyaprocureisha dlamini nguyolobukele team angikhulume naye le company yami itothola itenda ngibani ke lo tawumangala lelo cala ndawuthi ngile dynamic le yenda ukuthi mawubuka anti corruption akafani kumbe nekusebenta kwaleminye imikhakha bese kulesigaba sema interventions lesiwendawo ngidawuthi ligalelo lelikhulu lesifuna kulenda kulomnyaka kuchubeke embili ngilolo kwakhapihlo bani basibalekela Pires ungathi simamba nawo nje hey anti corruption umuntu so hey ngisajika lapha kamamncane so uyahamba noma ngabe kuhleli phansi sisemasonto kanasibalekeli kusekhaya la ngagogo asiteni isikhulumisano singalwa njani nalomkhuhlane ngoba iphethe wonke umuntu lengakamphathi iyam affecta ngandlela thide kulahleka umnotho welive kulimala impahla yelive nelikusasa lalensha lekhona iyalimala ngalesikhathi inkohlakala ichubeka
umuntu akuphikela e-trade fair ngosikume baswadata ukhona konivakashela
ngidawuthi nje angibonga kakhulu imbube emhlaba ukuthi isivakashele nayo ku pavilion 4 abalingise imbube emaswata landzele ngemuva ajike pavilion 4 nakade ohlola trade fair ate ukhona ukuthi afundziseke ukuthi angayigwema kanjani ngohlakalo nekuthi ke nangisoma business kumbe dabatini lo ngadenda kuzokhanza ukuthi business yakho ayingeni kulomkhuhlane
Dlamini okunyene sibonga kakhulu ukuvakashela nabo
kubonga mina kakhulu
sikhulumisa ke indzaba yenkohlakalo ekhaya eSwatini nginakanako ukuthi bathi corruption is a victimless offense kude umuntu lokhanza ukuthi uyahamba yobika kodwa singemaswati phela siyayibona lento maye futhi isihlava elimata wonke umuntu imali etinyenti naloko ekufanele ukuthi kumbe ngakuzuza labanyeni ukhanda sekuzuza kumbe abantu banye kuganga lokuthite ke limata ke live emaswati amahle netimali letigcina tingene emakhikhini emuntu munye imbube emhlaba seyikuvete kanenge mayivula iparliament ukuthi bogubhela kwesabo abaphele even nakangwane silwa naloko maswati amahle kusita ngani ukuthi kuncince indvodza yinye even laseSwatini kube labanyeni kumbe balala bangakadli kuyalimata ke lelo live emaswati amahle silwa nalomkhuhlane lo sethe manje ukuthi awu trade fair yabavakashela lapha ke ku pavilion number 4 sicocisena ke masiphuma la sidabe sikhulumisana nje ukuthi ke mathutane naloyo ke lobuke ke hlangothi ke lwetindlu ekhaya ke eSwatini i-National Housing Board ngoba bemduduzi Dlamini sifuna ukukhulumisa tona ke letindzaba de ukuthi ngabe vele infrastructure wise in terms of residential and commercial properties are we growing or accelerating our efforts enough to make sure ukuthi siyakhona ku-attracta kumbe bantu labangakhona kuqala noma batshale emabhizinisi in terms of developing those kind of properties to make sure that Eswatini is indeed open for business.
Eswatini Housing Board inkampani lengephasi kwe-Ministry of Housing and Urban Development. Shotse yakhiwa bo 30 years ago ngabo 1988 khona lapho nje. Wathi ke uhulumende nakayakha wathi kutaba inkampani lebuke ukuthi i-residential accommodation for rental nalapho kohlalwa khona abantu ibe ngile affordable. Wathi ke nakayakha phambilini kwakuthiwa i-industrial housing kwaseke seyashintsha ke seyiba ngu Eswatini Housing Board. Lesikwenda ke ka Eswatini Housing Board siye sithenga umhlaba siudevelope bese sesiya divide into ama-plots la different sesiyathengisa ke esiveni. Lo kwenda ke uyayithenga iplot ungatakhela iplan yakho phinze noma uthi ufuna kwakhelwa ngo-housing board. Lokunye lesikwendako siba netindlu lekucashisa nakulo kwatiwa ngekuthiwa ngumobeni. Ema-units ethu njenyalo lakhona ang-1034 sinawo kamathapha siphinde sibe nawo embabane. Lokunye lesikwendako ngalokuthi singumfana wahulumende. Uhulumende uye asithume ukuthi asende sakhele maybe tindlu letahlukahlukene. Ndawubekisa nje bo 2 sticks sathunywa nguhulumende nakulokuthiwa institutional housing board lapho khona sakhela ti-7 tahulumende nawo sathunywa nguye uhulumende ukuthi asesakhele nathi ti-7 tahulumende lokuthi ngaya ukuthi tihlale ngekhathi emsebentini. Ema-townships housing board lawendile afaka ekhathi bohelemisi kamanzini bomakholokholo embabane afaka ekhathi bothembelisha ezulwini keja-ke kwanyalo lesiwathengisako sina woodlands embabane sibe namabuya township engwenya phenze sibe namhobodleni kamanzini. Kulawo ma-townships-ke sisenda tintfo letahlukahlukene. Emhobodleni asiside wonke lo mhobodleni kunemaploti nje lang-18 lesanikwa nguhulumende wathi asakhe tindlu setithengise. Embabane e-woodlands uyakhona kuthenga iplot utakhele noma uthenge iplot nendlu wakhelwe ngu-housing board. Tindlu-ke lesiye sitakhe siba ne-catalog uyakhetha kuyo noma ucele ukuthi sikwakhele nje yakho iconze wena leyo ndlu. Kanjalo nasemabuya sina 98 wema-plots khona nakhona uyacela ukuthi sikwakhele indlu noma uthole iplot yodvana bese uyadakhela i-design lefunwa nguwe. Emhobodleni-ke kulo 18 wema-plot sakhele tindlu asithengisi iplot lehamba yodvana sithengisa le plot nalendlu. Sinema-1 bedroom sibe nama-2 bedroom nema-3 bedroom uyakhetha-ke wena ukuthi ngiphi loyifunako. Indlela-ke lesiye sende ngayo na uthenga ngoba housing board lokunye uhulumende lakuthuma ukuthi akwende ukuthi akhona ukuprovide nakulekuthiwa i-housing finance ukuthi ungathengi kuya ebhange uvele uthole yona le loan khona la. Kwanyalo-ke ngoba kusalitiko lesilungisako lokwendako uya ebhange bakubalele ukuthi kule ndlu lofisa kuyithenga noma nje na uthenga indlu noma umhlaba ungakulungisela malini. Uthi-ke ibhange lithi ngakutshela ukuthi okay wena zamancele ngidakunika 1 million ubuye ka-housing board uthi kulo 1 million wami ngilungisele niplot lengayithola nendlu lengayithola sikwakhele timphepha uhambe ubuyisele ebhange noma nathi sikumikisele. Emva kwaloko lithi libhange lingasho kusichaza amancele vele ngidambhadalele sesiyakwakhela. Siye sithathe-ke bo-8 months ehlobo ngetindzaba 13 Mvula siyafika naku-4 months ebusika ngoba alini kakhulu. But kuba i-process lelula kanjalo nje. Wena usitshela tifiso takho nangabe le ndlu mhlambe sowufuna ukugeda likamelo noma wenda ini siyakwenda lokho kulama-designs ethu sichubeka kanjalo. I-rent yethu-ke yona i-regulator nguhulumende through i-PEU. Shothi nje akwendeki ukuthi avuke zamancele ekuseni athi namhla siyanyusa emobeni. Kuye kube netidzingo njalo ngeminyaka kuthiwe okay singanyusa malini ngoba phela tindleko setiyakhula ufuna tindlu dimension. Sibhalele kahulumende sisho ukuthi sibona ukuthi mhlawumbe singanyusa malini. Asho-ke ukuthi hayi cha kuya kungcono noma cha sekukhulu kakhulu. Ngalowo ukuthi-ke vele umoba wakhelwa lokho ukuthi ube ne-rent lephasi. So vele uhulumende unesandla ekuthenini i-rent ibita malini yema-flats a-housing board. Kuba kalula kanjalo nje. I-institutional housing project kuchaza kabanti ngayo. Shothi wabona uhulumende ukuthi kulama-services lawa lekudzingeka ukuthi bantu bahlale la khona la emsebentini kune-shortage kakhulu yaletindlu. Wacela-ke ukuthi housing board njengemfanakhe ake sekamakhele letindlu. Letindlu-ke lesitakhiwe njenyalo sakhele emaphoyisa sakhela base-correctional baka-fire nabonesi. Le project idividwe ngema-phases shothi nje loyo phase 1 la sakhe khona at 780 wema-2 bedroom units. Letindlu-ke ngendlela letakhiwa ngayo kwabutwa kulaba labatatisebenzisa ukuthi nine tindlu lenifuna kuhlala kuto tindlu leti kanjani nifuna takheke kuphi. Basikhombisa futhi nemhlaba ukuthi umhlaba wamaphoyisa nawo umhlaba wabonesi nawo. Sikwathi nakucedwa leyo assessment leyo tasetiyakhiwa letindlu. Lokwendekala-ke tithi ngaphela housing board ati handover ku-public service lobuke kuhlala kweti-7 tahulumende. Bese kuba nguye-ke public service lo allocator ukuthi okay zamancele uhlala la bheki wena uhlala la kodwa emalangeni wena uhlala la nihlala kanjani but-ke housing board yena la kwenta ukuthi uyati-maintaina letindlu for 15 years utabe a-maintaina letindlu so nangabe sitofu sesinenkinga ubika ka-housing board nangabe ilambu selinenkinga igeza ayisalungi kahle ubika ka-housing board uyati-maintaina for wonke lo 15 years sendela-ke ukuthi letindlu tihlale titindlu letihlantekile letisebenta kahle ngaleyo ndlela lekuthi uhulumende afise ukuthi na usebenzisa uhulumende nje ude kuthi ngiyabekisa emaphoyisa kude 8 to 5 nase kumele usukume uhambe kumele usukume uhambe kanjalo nebakafaya so kufuna vele ube dludane nala usebentela khona ungadzingi ukuthi manje ikhumbise kude manje sekunjani so institutional housing ngeyona ibuke kakhulu lawo ma services lekudingeka ukuthi bahlale khona loyo ke ngulo phase 1 phase 2 wakhona utawufaka ekhathi othishela sisayisebenza ke nayo ekuthenini bayasilayela eMinistry of Education ukuthi singakha kuphi indzawo tabo ngitiphi nabo banendlela yabo ukuthi bafuna bothishela babo bahlale kanjani sisetukwayo nje sibuka leto tindzawo sidawu security mhlambe ifinance bese siyaqala nakhona siyakhe housing board njengoba ngichazile nje ukuthi unabomo beni wakhana ma townships uye athi kulowo moba noma kuleyo township afuna ukuthi kube netitolo mhlawumbe lokuthi na uhlala lapho ukhona ukuthi ngase ngithenge sinkwatfutana emobeni nje sinawo titolo ngekhathi kwemoba phinze nema townships ayifulenge nje bese yakha enkhanini sinayo isection lesireservele titolo lenye lenkhulu nje levulwe kulamalanga ngoWoodland Shopping Center Woodland Shopping Center wathi nakabuka housing board ukuthi hawo yati kule area lena yaseMbabane sinema flat nambangweni ngithi na Woodlands 1 ngithi nyalo sesina Woodlands 2 edolobheni nakuya 5 kilometers away singenda kanjani ukuthi umuntu abebedele isidingo sokuthi ayo edolobheni wakha ke le shopping center ukuthi lempilo yalomuntu ibe ngilelula nakahlala la shopping center yethu ke inetitolo incumbi ine Shoprite ngiyo le sitolo lesikhulu abantu labasijabulela ukuya khona ine filling station ya engine ine laundry ine titolo nje tahlukahlukene inabobo MTN phinze futhi lokuhle ngayo inane maphoyisa ine police post lokusho ukuthi nje isecurity kuleyo neighborhood vele seyinyuke ezingeni lelikhulu ngoba emaphoyisa sekathudana siyazama ke lokuthi vele simake sure ukuthi lapho sakha khona sendele settlement ibe yisettlement umuntu athina kahle khona akhibike abe sekhaya
Mavuso Trade and Exhibition Center on a beautiful Thursday morning. We call it the first Friday, of course, because ikusasa ke lelinye ke ilanga lapho khona ke maswata tabaphumulile singakayikhona imi 17 September nje ukuthi kuyahamba kahle maswata amahle ngaba nje ukuthi nginimeme once again to make sure that you come to Mavuso Trade and Exhibition Center tomorrow. Kungena lapha egedeni, it's free of charge and ngiyajabula lokuthi nalabe basebenta batabe baphumulile ke kusasa because of the holiday that falls on the 6th of September 2019 where we are celebrating our 51st independence. Ngihlaleke la nebaka SIDC. Thank you. This is the only company after the name change where I'm struggling to actually
I can imagine.
mention or call the initials. You know, used to be SIDC, now you are IDCE.
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I'll master that probably. I think we're going to say
Ngiyakubingelela nami John and thank you for having us and siyabingelela nebabukele emakhaya.
As a school organization, IDCE.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, IDCE in brief, we like to joke sisithengisa imali.
Oh yeah.
Basically, sibolekisa imali emabhizinisini lamancane nalamakhulu kangwane. Now nakalgama lefu it's Industrial Development Company of Eswatini. Ngulo industrial development sikhulisa industries, new industries, old industries, new ideas, old ideas done differently.
So basically, sifanda nje ema business. I think logo what drives that home is when sikaza logo ukuthi asikufund wena as an individual. So as fund John, sifanda John Investments. So you must register a company.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And how long have you been in business and living in the aspiration in the private sector? You know, what is the uptake of the products you offer in terms of dokutengisa le mali ayithatha in emaswati le mali kuyitshala ema-business so that the economy can grow?
Okay, Tines, establishment here younger 1987. So we've been around for a while. There are many industries in the country that were established by us. Inkumbi kakhulu.
Big businesses.
Big businesses, yes. Lokunye ke lesinako ngiloko ukuthi nje kumathapha sinalama industrial buildings. Ahlala a fully let ema factories alangekhathi ayasebenta. Bo Macmillan balangekhathi, bo Fridge Master balangekhathi basebentela kuma factories apps.
Those are owned by the organization.
The factories are owned by us. The shells as sithanza kwabita ukuthi ma factory shells, they are owned by us. Bo Superspar lapha la bekuyi Metro corner, that's us. Yes.
Let's talk to some of the products you have, especially let's just say, for instance, I'm a small business person. I need capacity in terms of finance, you know. What are some of the products you have available in terms of minimum loans a business can get? Maybe I want to grow, I want to start.
Okay. Kwekuqala nje ku SME finance. So sinema products lahlukene. Sina SME finance lobuke ama business lamancane. Sina asset leasing la sikuthengela khona lo mshini lo tawusebenta ngawo. Sibe na corporate loans and equity. Lapho ngilabo nsondo nzima lesibafandako ukhanze kokuthi sithatha nema shares kubo. Sibe nema agricultural loans. La khona ke khona sibuke nje agriculture ne agribusiness. Bese sekuba nalo leasing of industrial buildings. La khona sirentisa le building la ungasebentela kuyo. Yekugcina ke ngo advisory services. Advisory services ngilasihlala phansi khona sibukisane le business yakho asikwendi lokho usa apply kodwa ngekuchubeka sisakuhlola siyafika sikubonise ukuthi ingathi ngawushona le kumbe sokucabangile yini nako. So ke la ka SME finance sine order finance la khona ukhanza ukuthi wena solitholile leli order kodwa ke imali de kuyolifulfilla ude uyeda kithi sikufund. Sibe nayo le asset leasing. SME wethu isiling yakhe 1.5 million. So lo asset leasing na ufuna umshini noma leyo mfo yokusebenta kodwa below 1.5 million sikufaka ngale ka SME uthengelwe ngile big department ka SME. Nangithi ke kwekusebenta kuyehlukana kuyendekwa ufole i contract ye ku transporter umoba ngiyabekisa sitakuthengela le truck leyo. Kwendeke uphole i-contract yekugaya umbila in large quantities for a certain company that's packaging and selling. Sitakuthengela lokho. So it's different things. Kwendeka uphole i-contract yekubutha letingofo letiba semahlathini kubo Pick Timbers Montigny. Lo mshini loyo siyakuthengela nga asset leasing lapho. Kube ne working capital. I-working capital yingadi ye-business. So iqalile le business, i-business iyagijima. Kodwa nyalo sowudinga kuyothenga stoko uphinze uholele bamfu isasukuma uyeda kithi utofola le mali leyo. Kunalenye ke futhi product lesima group schemes. Kuna nanke ma schemes ukhanze ukuthi akhona kumbe abolekisa imali kumbe inhlanganisela yebamfu labasebenta somewhere kanye bafuna ukuthi babolekise imali basave baphinze babolekise nabo sine product yabo lesikhona ukuthi sibendele yona. That's under SME finance.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Kuyabonakala ukuthi igalelo lenu likhulu kakhulu kulomnotho welive. But maybe as we round up our interview ngicabanga nje ukuthi mase Eswatini is open for business. Sikhulumisa nalo ukuthi live liyati position lokuthi linga attract foreign direct investment, you know. Do you construct or build these factory shells as and when the need arise, you know? Asengibekise nje ngithi ndivuna tekuthengiselana namabhizinisi bangathiwa nje kusasa ibuye na 10 amabhizinisi lamakhulu eSwatini. Do we have the capacity to give them factory shells of that magnitude where they can put up or set up businesses?
Okay, ngiyabonga John. Kwanyalo what we are doing kune project nje lesibhizi ngayo namanje. Kune ngapane lefuna kutongena. Ngaloko ukuthi ke sesinale agreement kumele kube na agreement ukuthi uyangena ngikwakhela ibanjani bese ke siyakha. kune project lesiyibukile njenyalo sakha kona lokho ngoba le nkampani seyi-indicate ukuthi mina ngiyeda nadi ngicabekelwane tami ngifuna ibe nje ibe ngaki ibhekele ibe kanjani njani ngalokuthi kulukhunisa
my dreams I gotta be you might be my wifey umana ke tuyajika umana ke tumuhle umana ke tuyashimbilika umana ke tuyanyathela nyoba 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 umana ke tuyajika umana ke tuyajika jika
akafuni ngisukume ngijayive la ngicelile kungabe sekuthiwa mina ngikwadi kujayive
it just doesn't make sense ukuthi ungajayiva kule suit loyigqokile hayi kona kungenteka kumphane emlungu ngawuyajika yabo
uyajika
wena mina ngakuthuma umphane emlungu uyajika
khona bengindawo yena namuhla athi angizange sengi-offerishe kujayiva bekuthiwa ngisukume ngenkani namhla ngi-offerishile ngicela kujayiva
unami la mina ngingakunikela imvume khohla kulabantu abangavuni mbukeli this goes to show ukuthi there's so much talent eveni la kaNgwane that was Boloja kanye na Tenderness and now ulalela le ngoma yabo John ungafunga kwekuthi ayisiyo la kaNgwane
no you angathi noma udidwa ngilokuthi labo bhuti abanjengabo Tenderness ngathi bale ku America so unako lokucabanga lokuthi Tenderness is Mliswati one collaboration na Boloja you know ngivele besolo sisho dudu ukuthi eMaswati sakakhulile ku music you know but we have some more exciting content lined up for our viewers
kunjalo John kunelijahala lekuthiwa Mr Kangaroo apparently Mr Kangaroo is an artist naye uphila ngawo emakhono njengoba sikhuluma ngathi emakhono lapha eveni la kaNgwane naye his
leligama lelithi apparently mangalihumusha ngeSwati isho ukuthi ingazuthi
angifuni nekhuluma ngemvule ngingamadi ngoba angikamboni
uthi wena ungazuthi
ya ungazuthi but ngcono lokusenza basive ngayo John ngoba akusithi ukukhuluma ngemuntu kanti noma ngathi ikhulumela yabona
yes what's the story about Kangaroo just in a nutshell
apparent
all right Kangaroo ke uqale phasi ngiyakhumbula mangicala kum interview yako breakfast show you know mabhala ingoma hlabahlabele endalo kwanalokwa you know but if you look at how far he has come as an artist you know he has his own record label now he has bought his dream car he's making a living out of it he's got even bigger dreams and he's recording numerous artists now via his studio we are saying eMaswati there is an opportunity there is an industry coming up Kangaroo Mr Kangaroo is an example of what we are talking about
Chichiche Yenna Bagit Sanbonani this is Malbonga Manana Kamalam Lasik ID Nazama Passportini but some of you know me as Mr. Kangaroo Nang rapper but production wise some call me King Kanga Double K King Kangaroo but nje Mr. Kangaroo Lona Malbonga Manana I started music in fact bangidlala ibhola kahle then ngaba ne TB then I couldn't run anymore that was 2006 yeah so I couldn't run then ngasisengahlala so I used to get bored so I used to listen to radio then kwafika Bricks Mabrigado there was this song yakhe let's Underpanned and Swiri My Babe you know I like this energy now ungalalela nje ingoma tami lokuhlanya nani and the presence cisha nguye even today bantu nje lengathi ngiyabathanza ku music nguye nabusiso Busizwa lo warehouse le ndlela lo mnaka ngena ngayo uyayiva le presence nalo uniqueness. So that's how I started music. In fact ngaqala ngahlabelana ingoma takhe, then I went on and on, then ngaqala ngabhala tam. Yeah, then I fell in love. After falling in love, then I realized that, you know, this is my calling. I can do this for like forever. So ngase ngaqala ngiba committed, ngaqala ngaba ne vision nemaphupho and things that I want to achieve through the music. Ngaqala ngathi nebantu, people that I have to know, people like Elfo, people like Zozi TV, people like radio, Bolindo Lamafa and everyone. So then ngase sengiyangena nje in the deep end. Ngase nangifika la Eswatini cause bengifunze eBabaton eBaptini eMpumalanga. Then ngase nangibuya 2013 here. I released a couple of songs, then ngasayona Claiming Ground by Atlabaning, the own song music, and I was Steven, you know, I was part of Book LTC. It was good there, but it's big thing. I was only doing shows, and you find out good see, there's a whole team. We cut the bread, you have us and stuff like that. Then I shala pass ngabuga am I gonna live like this forever? Noma asengibuke another plan and have like a vision and involve some more money. That's when I started buying my studio things. Ngafunza ne production, so I started a production ngangena kanjalo. Then I left Claiming Ground Records to start Swazi Swag Records. I started producing, then also rapping. So now sengiyakhona ukuthi if I'm not performing like today, nifike lana nakanza nginema customer and they still outside, we still gonna work. If I'm not performing like during the week, I'm making money through music also. And what I like is because it's only music. It's only music. Everything I make money through involved with music. Cause I'm in studio, I'm making money through music, but as a producer. Then in a weekend, Friday I have a show at Kilakau, Longchita Kokota Piano. Then Saturday I have a show in Bawane Running Fire. So like I'm also gonna be making money, and the shows are at night. So during the day I'll be in studio working and making money. So I think like imoto bengitshela ukuthi I'm gonna buy a car in September. Then like that was like November last year when I released Josie music video. Hey, but imali ngabona sengena imali. Then I got the car like in March. You know, and now I got big plans for next year because I want to take this thing to the next level. Right now, we in a small room place. I have bigger plans. That's near figure next year and Kansas reception and everything like that. Lengubonile ku music wala kangwane money wise nekuthi ungayakha kanjani imali. I think lebe solo ishaya kakhulu noma lebe ishaya mine, and what I think ishaya labanye is we run away from the reality. Kahle yekuthi okay, this is where I'm at right now. Because the problem is once you release a song, if you are talented nje umuntu, if I release a song while I'm talented, it's easy to get famous in Swaziland. But at the same time kwanza ngisangathola ma bookings la nganginika imali. So thina bese shanga le pressure ukuthi okay ngoba nyalo famous, I have to be rich on Facebook, I have to be like I'm doing well. But ngisangaqala nekubhuka. So what I realized ukuthi nangisayina Claiming Ground bengithi ngekhaya ubone lamehlo ukuthi lamehlo lawo athi onke ngicela imali kangaka. Lamehlo lawo athi yehla negrocer. Lamehlo lawo even friends. Yabo, there's a lot of pressure, even girlfriends. Yabo, much la money ngeta thinking you have money. So that's when I made the album Broke Superstar, cause like that was like that was the first step for me. Like let me accept good success. I'm talented, people love me, but you know this is where I'm at right now. Let me keep it real with myself and have like a real plan, and make like real money. Not look see even a mal Facebook pay. But in real life, see telemal. Because sometimes you can't get pelling show, and maybe you make like 2 shows. You make 10K in those shows. You know that's small money. But ngalana wana ufuna kunazi Hennessy, every now and then sikubona esibayeni sikubona emfuleni i-bling bling and everything. So nga-accepta lokuthi no kufuna u-accepte lokuthi ngikuphi inyalo so that labantu batokhona lokunyuka now people realize ukuthi okay, Kangaroo is a broke superstar. Okay, Kangaroo now have a studio. Okay, Kangaroo nayo khokha ingoma evrum vrum. Okay, Kangaroo so nemoto. Now is because we siyakhula I'm planning nje kuthenga even indzawo la ngidawakhala studio khona and some flats, you know. Then from there I'm going to take it to the next level. Maybe utava kuthi ngithenga indlu ya 3 million, you know. But now it's more of like steps. Ngakhona lo accept ukuthi okay, I'm broke now. I'm a superstar. But I'm broke. So let me keep it real with that. Labaningi nje bang attack abathi uyadala ngalomlomo. Ngasi no. This is an album. It's a clear album. Let's broke superstar akusimi. And in fact ngileti into lengikhuluma ngato kule album. Kahle. So cause bantu labaningi ngabalisa ngabona okay bayisaba le reality. Yabo. Kanzi impilo nje injalo. Na umntalo wemfana uya accept ukuthi okay nyalo usengakhuluma. Okay nyalo siyaqatha futhi uyabo ukhula naye but sina sifuna nje lo mntwana bese uyazupha so ba Spider-Man Superman yabo kanzi kufuna si accept mina nga accept lokho okay nyalo ngila okay nyalo ngila. That's why even the studio is not flashy but at the same time I'm able ukwakha ama album njengengoma tabo Popzini umnyango Korobela bo Currency Kemche even KRTC be solo sikhuluma nje ukuthi KRTC was here last week. We're doing a song. Even Symphony was here the other week. Now she was doing a song. I have Bolo Masol here. We're working. A lot of guys are working here. So, but now I make sure looks the quality is standard. That's why I have a Wi-Fi here. I do research, download, and I have an account. Yekuthenga ema plugins, ema dollar. So for me, you know, it's sacrifices and knowing and accepting what's in your long. Otherwise, I'm being down forced to say. But docabanga ukuthi la studio sami sincane maybe ngitele timbo letibonakala kuletinye studio on Instagram or whatever. So it's baby steps, you know, we're gonna get there, but at the same time it's just making sure ukuthi whatever you have we sebenzisa to the international level. Eswatini music, yeah, do I think like it can make money for like artists can make money through music Eswatini? No, vele ngiyacabanga ukuthi mina go possible. And there's people who are making money in Eswatini. People angeke ngibabale kangako because angibat up and close, but I see a lot of people who get shows like up and close. I'm mostly close to KLTC, courtesy of hip hop, and I see that he's making money through music and as an MC. Kahle solo but usuka bambele mic, even noma ngabang MC for a show usuka bambele microphone leyamqalisa since day one. So like I see he's making money. You know, I see what's up James, like they making money through music. There is Mosaic, an artist and a producer, loyo ke vele ngciwa la Swatini lo aqala nje production, and he's making money through music. And there's a lot of people I'm making money through music also, you know. There's a lot of people who are making money through music. So ku possible ukuthi Swatini sakho music, but at the same time ukuthi understand khona nje L4 la ka suggest khona ka Facebook kwathi aseniye lapha kubo iTunes kunemuntu akacharge nakanganani ngithengise lo music nibe available. And luckily nyalo sekunabo Mr Successful Events labane ma app which is Ila is also making money through music. Uyawakhe ma shows akhe a perform and nyalo zone app yabo. So singakhona nokuthengisa mina nje ngakwasi naqala ngena 15 rand wami la ngathi 15 rand one. Then I called back the number. What's oh ngicela kusengoma yakho ewadla Jesu. Now I understand labo 15 rand nabangena. So that's my song. That's my song that is playing. And I think it's the steps lokufuna wathatha. Mina nje last year wang interview L4 ukuthi ngitibona nguphi ngamtshela ukuthi there is more visuals coming. There's more. I'm taking it to the international level. That's what I did with wadla Jesu. Ngaqala nje lengoma ngayifaka on iTunes, ngayifaka ku Mr Successful Events, i-art cover yakhona, le artwork yakhona ngaenda show ukuthi international level. Shout out to Kwena who did it. Bantu bebangibutha ukuthi hey yenziwe ngibani. So that was even wow, and the song was great nayo, which is a song I produced khona la Swag Records. Then we went on and did a music video. not just music video lo tathi aish waseswatini ke lo, like music video longakhombisa on an international level but lesiwakhe khona la Swatini. Also shout out to director kwenu sawukhokha music video, then luckily Eswatini TV yasivulela nyalo emathuba ukuthi sale siba maseleb enough wekuthi into nanginento le exclusive they highlight me or I highlight them some send interview bawubone ne music video exclusively. So saya nje Eswatini this weekend Eswatini, that was my first time ngiyenda nje iba exclusive lesayidlala, then ngabashela in a lot of plans yabo. So now it's easy. Ngiyajabula nje ukuthi bantu they giving in lokuthi lo asikuside, like F4 hit me up and say ubongineka ingoma like every week lova ngathi iblind le record studio, and lokho kwenda ukuthi mathuba kwawona lawo lokuthi even the upcoming artists lengiva nga supplying they're gonna hear them on radio bahambe bathole ma shows and make money. So ku possible kahle kahle. Firstly le album eBrook Superstar which is have like tingoma lifana King Solomon, Vrum Vrum, Josie, yeah. Ngaya kale album ngisethe studio bengisipana emkhukhwini. I said like ngidoqala ngale album le, and with this album money I'm gonna build a studio. So le album le yathengisa close to like 800 getulu ema CDs. So that was like I remember ngakhi imali like close to 90k. Yabo eish mahlala nalo 90k wami lapho. Now sengwaridi ukuthi ngende njani ngithenga imoto noma ngakhele studio, and luckily enough I was disciplined, which is le discipline yasida kahle kahle lokuthi okay angakhele studio, yabona angakhele studio ngasakha studio ngaba bayitele pressure. If I was living under the pressure yabantu bengilawuthenga imoto vele, because a lot of people bese bathi kangaru wakho from me play moto so like ayitfoli. So maybe nje if bengiphilela abantu ngangigijima athenga imoto ngapprove abona, but at the same time ngawusithi Swag Records I'm not even gonna be a producer, ngangisiya ne producer even today. So kahle kahle nje imali kahle kahle music for me besides Gaten le from le album eBrook Superstar ingakhele studio lengiso namuhla sami, and le studio lesi sangithengela imoto. I don't know what's next, but nje I think cause nyalo I'm gonna release an album
unengoma lethi wadla Jesu. So now this goes to show ukuthi not all artists that we have in the kingdom laba big like Kangaroo is benda music kumbe wekuthi sijive kuze kuse like everybody else would think. Kodwa ke mbukeli njengoba besishito ukuthi silethe into letendiwako kumbe futhi asodwa nala ekuwumkhangiso wesive. We also have international people. We have people from outside Eswatini bringing us their products and different things. Right next to me is Refila. Refila, hello and welcome to
Good afternoon, how are you?
I'm alright, and how are you?
Great. I'm having such a wonderful time here in Eswatini.
You must love Eswatini. What do you love about Eswatini?
The people. They remind me of home. They are very lovely, warm, kind. So I love that about the people here.
Awesome. All right. Now, tell me just about you. Who are you, where you're from, and what brings you here to Eswatini International Trade Fair?
Thank you. So my name is Refila Tlamelo. I represent an institution by the name Botswana Accountancy College. This is an institution of higher learning based in Botswana. We've been in operation for 23 years. But as the name alludes, Botswana Accountancy College, we are not just an accounting school. We're a business school that offer undergraduate and postgraduate qualifications in business, management, accounting, ICT, hospitality. And we're doing this through 4 different schools. What universities would call faculties, we call them schools. So we have the School of Finance and Professional Studies that houses our professional accounting programs. We have the School of Business and Leisure that houses our undergraduate degree programs in business and leisure. Then we have the School of Computing and Information Systems that house our computing programs. Then the last one is the School of Postgraduate Studies that houses our master's programs and our short programs, our short courses. What brings us here? We've been exhibiting at this trade fair for the last 4 years. What we've realized is that we've had students back in Botswana that originate in Eswatini. So we've seen that there's a bit of appetite in our programs, and we are here just to create awareness, visibility, and try to create interest into our programs.
Now, you coming into the Kingdom of Eswatini because you want to bring more of Swazis on to your school. How do you intend to do that? Are you hopeful that we are supposed to pack our bags and go to Botswana?
Which we wouldn't mind, because we would love to have you in Botswana.
Okay. Now, you coming into the Kingdom of Eswatini, where do we find you? What does it take for one to be part of your institution?
Okay. Part of the reason why we're exhibiting this year is that we have entered into a partnership with Eswatini Institute of Accountants, which is the governing body for all practicing accountants in Eswatini. We've partnered with them for us to be able to deliver professional accounting programs in AAT, which is Association of Accounting Technicians, is considered a professional diploma. ACCA, which is Association of Certified Chartered Accountants, which is also a professional qualification, and CIMA, which is Chartered Institute of Management Accountants. We are the only institution in Eswatini that can offer these 3 programs online. What does that mean? You don't necessarily have to come to Botswana for you to get a professional qualification. It is now available to you right here in Eswatini for you to be able to get your professional qualification and advance your career goals. We're doing this as an institution because we realize the importance of creating access to professional education. We realize that in Africa, sometimes we're having challenges with access to quality education, hence why we've formed this partnership with Eswatini Institute of Accountants for us to be able to do this in the country.
All right. Now, where do we find you?
So at this trade fair, we are in the main marquee, and we're exhibiting and sharing information about our programs, and as well as just giving career guidance, because what we've experienced is that you have Form 5 leavers, even people who are professionals and want to change careers, not really sure of what is available in the market. So we're delivering career advice as well as sharing our programs in the main marquee there. So, and if anyone is interested in coming or inquiring more about us, we are currently housed by the Eswatini Institute of Accountants office in Babane.
Awesome, awesome. Now, thank you for joining us, Rifilwe. Mbukeli, that was Rifilwe Lobia Kona, Evenila Sebotwana na iloboneko kutaka ingcenye yayo i-trade fair yethu lo nyaka. Kanti ke ngibone lenye jahali ngayenyalana bathi ngu-DJ Zulu D. DJ Zulu nje mbukeli naye ngilomunye lo khona ekuphila ngawo emakhono akhe kanzi ke akagcini nje lapho so uphinze futhi ukukhulise labanye lapha eVenila kaNgwane. He also does events and so much more. Asesibone DJ Zulu D ukuthi yena usiphathelene.
Chichiche Yen Nabakit Ay SSR Ay Tatala Ang begela Ang susala Ang begele Tetela Ang begala Susala Ang begale Waja just Wala masata, ay. Wala just, wala masata, ay. Wala just, wala masata. Wala just, wala masata, ay. Uno pele nami, anu jala nami. Satan tanungang yummy, sugalaw si yummy. Cause you got me sinning, got me pimping, lot of women, Lord forgive me, got me drinking, got me tripping, thinking I'm the coolest in the city. Watch out. Kulu pele buga sang kume lele satanu salang njebe lebata gas nigga bamele ikolo fana nae ay tatala ang begela ang susala ang begele tetela Satara wang megala, straight to the top. It's been done from the jump. Ay, look at the things that I've done. Thank God my future is bright. Untenda zokhwes, go with this far. Bangithenga gospel ngaphathe my best. Bangithenga mangiphathe sibabana necash. Bangibuka nepass, mina bangithanda kumdala. Manje bangihloniphe class. Walemba Satan, ngiyabona umangele. Mina sengiphumelele. Akekho ufana naye. You thought you got me, kanti ushayekelen.
Mavuso Trade and Exhibition Center. That's Mr. Kangaroo, who now owns the Swazi Swag stable. He has come from basically nowhere to be where he is today, and we're demonstrating to you as a young artist to say there is an opportunity if you do your things right. The market is almost ripe for you, as long as you execute what you are talented in or gifted in. Ngithetike lana DJ Zulu, ngusamkelo Zulu. Stokhulumisana ngetindzaba tebantu laba kule entertainment industry, and they've done some exceptional things, you know, to the point where if they were employed yesterday, they are no longer employed. Their living is based on what they do around the entertainment sector or industry. DJ Zulu is one of those people who, when you track his background to see where he is today, you'll be amazed. And we just want to inspire you one more time to say, you can do it. Like I've said before, if you get your things right. DJ Zulu.
John,
I'll for Sele Makem. Khamba njani ngibona imoto yakho le la drop-in ngithi hayibo ibhaliwe le moto DJ Zulu ngithi awu nembala tiba nethi yakhanya awusichazele nje kafishane mnethu. I think what we are trying to do here today is to show emaswati lokuthi kuyaphileka in the entertainment industry, you know. I've heard Loguti, you were employed somewhere before, but I just want us to start there. Where were you employed and what were you doing before you became full-time in what you are doing now?
Okay, firstly, by profession, I'm an IT analyst. Yeah, so I used to do data management, Minister of Health, but in support of my partners for UNICEF na IHM. My last contract nje being IHM. Yeah, but ngaqala kuba DJ sing vele ngisebenza.
Yeah.
Not ukuthi sengisebenza concentrate kakhulu entertainment. Ngiqala vele sengisebenza.
Ngiyabona.
Yes.
Uqala nini lokubona ukuthi manje unalo luthando lokubala entertainment industry, particularly to be a disc jockey?
Yeah. Ngaqala ngisese high school kahle, but when I go to tertiary ngaba nale access ekuthini nemali. My first allowance actually bought
Why experimenta ngayo?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually bought a CD player, pair of CD players and disco lights, while other students will buy my laptops.
Oh yeah.
And other gadgets.
Yeah, boy.
But ngavela ngasukela lokwami.
Yeah.
That's when I started being a full-time DJ with school on the side.
Yeah.
And then when I graduated, that's when we are sengisebenza la khaya. Ngisebenza, but then as a school like industry, we tend to get too busy. Because of some issues zakho akasahlangani. Ngala buyizile uphindze nangelisonto buyizile.
Shano phela mina ukuthi bese ngilova kakhulu emsebenzini.
Bese kuyalapha.
All right, and i-break yakho mbambamba, because I think lokungijabulisa ngawe ukuthi uyile esikolweni waba diligent waze wafika esigabeni ukuthi ugraduate wangena ku-industry waqala nekusebenza, you know. But i-break yakho in the entertainment industry, nguphi lapho kufika waqala kwaba nemehluko khona wabona lokuthi engathi nyalo senga-afforda ke emsebenzini ngende lokhu lengikwendako?
Namhla ngifike kahle yathi. Actually turning 5 years as a Mega Sound event. Like today, on the 5th of September.
Is it?
I started Mega Sound events on the 5th of September 2014. I was launching a Ngoyo guest house. Now it's called BK Lodge. That's when I started taking an entertainment stable thing seriously. Then after that,
okay, maybe as I say, you know, I like the fact that because it's community business around the entertainment industry. You know, it was in 2014 when you launched Mega Sound. You know, what was the vision, the objectives of Mega Sound?
Now cool. Kola let usukuyibona. Nambe ngiyibona but uva ngathi ungavele ufike lapha instead of wena uqale kwakho ngazama lokuthi ngijoin ama stables yabo kuthi maybe ngibe under ngiyabe sibengifuna nami ukuba DJ weSwazi Boy so kubalula ukuthola ama events yabo igama lakho liyanyuka recognition bamelula nje yeah so ngaqala kanjalo ke nami ngifuna bekulukhuni ke for mina even because bengifundza eSouth Africa yabo so was nje bengivele ngekho gaming but then I knew a few DJs balaswatini ngakhona ukuthi sihlangane nabo and
first level ngiyanga ukuthi bawungekho gaming but seskimming
ngekho gaming hayi
but useskimming
nyalo sobona ukuthi igama ligcwele poster
what do you oh yes nyalo sekugcwele iposter what do you do exactly, you know, just in a nutshell ukuze ukuthi maswathi kumbato wathi lo yinde kwento wafika la ukhona khona?
Okay, la ngavuleka khona ingqondo kahle kahle it's after launching the stable because I had to find a place la ngaba resident khona and do my events khona nami yabo like kunyuka ngekuthi utakhelela ama events kakhulu kangwane more than just being a DJ nje akwakheli igama lakho ukuthi be strong and awukhona ukuthola le attention ya the guys laba in the game already yabo. But with you doing your own events, also hosting a South African acts, though I don't advise most people to do that these days because those guys are expensive. Okay, we used to do my events at Solanis with the residents there. We did lots of losses because ngabe sekuvuleka khona ke lengqondo ukuthi lana asengizama ukuthi siconcentrate ngale talent lesinayo la kangwane. Me as Zulu on my own, let me create something of myself nje ukuthi nama sengihlale kuposta kuthi abantu betelele nje ukuthi batobukela Zulu. And then after senginale mentality leyo, that's when konke bese kutendekela but nevertheless noma ngabe sengibona ilight I'm still pushing.
Your last words to the youngster coming up, they want to make it big like you dreamt back then, you know, what can you say to them?
It's for the young guys, it's fine to idolize someone, but don't put all your attention kuye. Try to make something leisure. Come up with something that's gonna make you
different.
Ungafuni kufana nami completely but have the energy ukuthi no nama I wanna be like Zulu something.
DJ Zulu, thank you so much for coming through, my brother, and all the best going forward. DJ Zulu loyo maswahla amahle sikhombisa ukuthi li talent aselihambela afika kuphi if singakhona ku categorize noma kumbe sibale sibeke indlela sekatendile nama achievements akhe, and it's also the reigning DJ of the year ekhaya Eswatini courtesy of MTN Aswama Awards. Kanti ke sitawuthi ke nyalo sikhulumisana ke la nalolunye ke luhlu le bantu ke labakhona ke la eMavuso Trade and Exhibition Center.
So my presentation predominantly was just based on production, music specifically, but producing for different artists and producing for corporates as a way of making money in the industry. And I was just basically expressing that even within producing for different artists, you can choose to produce for different artists. One, which is quick, get in a studio, get money, and you go home. Or you can choose to be a part of the artist's journey and build a more sustainable future with them as a way of securing definitely indlela yakwenda imali. And then also on the corporate side, we would say you can produce radio adverts, radio jingles, commercials, and a lot of wide the wide spectrum of the production of it. But yeah, generally it was just centered around that.
And what exactly about that? I know a lot of people are gifted, but not everyone gets that break where they get to the point where they can start making money out of it.
Yeah. Do you know what? The one thing that I kept expressing inside there is the one thing that I have going for me was, apart from the fact that I really work hard, I got lucky, really. A lot of the opportunities were through meeting different people within the industry, but I met those people through putting myself out there in the industry and just saying, yo, listen, I'm so-and-so and this is what I do. So a lot of the opportunities that I've had have enabled me now to be in a position where I can safely make money, like through royalties, for an example. But also the other thing that I was expressing deeply is that nothing beats packaging yourself in a way that is going to allow people to have all the confidence in you, and especially the corporates. So I made examples about walking into a boardroom or maybe even just asking for a meeting with a marketing manager of a specific company and submitting your profile and some work that you do and expressing how you have an interest in helping maybe to steer the company into a certain direction by the production of a certain jingle or advert or even a theme song. And small things like that can help to secure a more sustainable future within the music industry.
A lot of people say that they are talented, but their work is not getting noticed out there. But I think for me, this speaks to the issue of quality, and I'm sure you've seen that as well, And I think maybe we can probably relate this to benchmarking. A lot of artists and a lot of producers are trying out there, but probably the challenge is quality. And how can we deal with this?
It starts with, like you're saying, benchmarking. So you always have an idea of what you want to do. You take a song, Rihanna for an example, you put it down next to you, and whatever you're making, you try and get the sound as close as possible to that. But also other ways of doing that is make sure you get the right equipment. Don't be afraid to spend money, because in order to make money in any industry, you need to be able to spend some form of money and put in capital. So get the right equipment first and research also about the industry that you're getting into. Find the best ways of doing certain things. There's so many tricks that will just take your game up even just a notch higher, even without a lot of complex equipment. I started with the most basic of equipment, but just having an understanding of what I'm doing and what I'm trying to achieve, and then obviously having the idea of what I'm trying to get helped me create that proper baseline and have a great start. And once you've created a name, a reputable name that people can trust, that we know we're going to get good quality from this guy, then it's set from there.
My presentation was about music licensing and scoring. So music licensing is using, just like you need a license to drive, you need a driver's license to drive. Music, once you register your music and you own your music, you can rent it out to people, like people who use adverts, people who shoot content online like Facebook, YouTube videos, movies, TV shows, literally anything that uses background music. You can use your music and rent it out to those people. So you have to have an agreement with that company. It's called a licensing agreement. So you charge them a licensing fee, plus you also get royalties for however much that song plays. So if, let's say, your song is playlisted on a Converse ad and that ad runs for a year straight and it plays 30 times a week, you're getting paid for every 30 times that it plays. That's an option. So that's music licensing. And then film scoring is you making music specifically for that visual. So instead of them picking music that they like for their film, they give you the visuals, and then you make music based on what you see. So you make music that kind of enunciates or makes the scene have more impact. Yeah.
And then you also, within the local context, which is Eswatini, where do you see opportunities within the licensing space in music?
Yes. So, like I said earlier, with I see it in. There's people shooting movies in Eswatini. There's people shooting Facebook content. There's people shooting YouTube content. There's people at Swazi TV. There's people at Channel S. There's people at radio. So, for example, if a show starts, there's always a song that plays. It's called an opening sequence or opening credits. You can produce music for that and like try to sell it to those people and say, I have X amount of songs.
So we're still live at the Eswatini International Trade Fair. Sikubulo sethu Solo City Eswatini is open for business. Kanti ke mbukeli eceleni kwami kunaye babe Mabuza we HM Holdings ikakhulukati ke ne HM Stationery babe Mabuza sikubingelele sikwemukela.
Sibingelele msakazi sibingelele nabo bonke lababukele nalabalalele umsakazi Eswatini TV.
Yeah, siyabonga Mshengo. Mshengo, ngicela nje usikhumbude kancane ukuthi kodwa HM Holdings ungubani, wendani?
HM Holding wenda imshini photocopy. Njalo kuyibethe sithengisa iproduct yakashap pose ngomshini wokuphotocopy. Udalwa ngu-HM Stationery. Nasenda Stationery sasisenda Stationery netincwadi nema-photocopying papers. Kwase kuvela i-component yokuthi kune opportunity njengaloku siqubulo sithi Eswatini open for business opportunity.
Yes.
So lesasibone opportunity yemshini lehambisana nale stationery nama-photocopying papers. Sabona ukuthi nasingamecha lokhu sikuthathe le product le yema-photocopier singadlala lichaza lelikhulu ku-business sector eveni lakangwane. Sathi nasesibuka-ke ukuthi siyi-separate le stationery sele kube HM Holding iyodwa sakhanda ukuthi le cluster yama-customers ne-clientele lele dilisha ngale mshini i-different nawudilisha ngemuntu odilisha nge-stationery. Wathola ukuthi nangabe ufuna kwenta ama-presentations akho nema-proposal, le proposal ifuna itshintshe ngoba people engqondweni kuyastika lento nawuletha nje HM Stationery base sabona ukuthi abantu basibathi hayi stationery lese asidilishi ngaso thini ukhanda ukuthi basibeke eceleni isizathu lokuthi umuntu akayi in the gist of the document. Sabona ukuthi ufuna sibekele linye ligama ke lele tawu classifier bese li tailor made kube le product nale service lo provide. This way HM Holding comes in wasiyadaleka ke sokuthi HM Holding si provide nje imshini ephotocopy imshini yesimanje nyalo sesikhuluma ngalonye uhlobo lemshini nendlela lokusetshenziswa ngayo le photocopying machines. You know lo ukuthi people baya photocopy benda kulesa sikhathi sokuqala kwaku analog nokuthi usukela tafuleni uhambe photocopy. Namhlanje kule technology lekhona namhlanje njalo kuhleli la ubeka i-laptop yakho la lo machine of photocopy ukhona laphana uvela photocopy yonke ama copies zakho akusekho le movement lena yayikhona kucala ukuthi ngifuna ngisukela khona ngilolu mehlukelo sokhona lesa sekupromoter nalesa sekulethe la lo namhlanje sengasentshentwa ngisho nangumuntu lo disabled nabo konke semakhona cooperator because se-operator la kuwe ukuhleli la even nekwekuthi licingweni lakho nje sesiyakhona kusebenza nekumonitor ukuthi kwende kanjani. Namhla ke kule technology leseyikhona kule mshini yephotocopy le ma clientele asisagijimi kuyawufika khona sesivele nje inkinga laseyikhona siyathi prior wena ungakasishayela because wesinye isikhathi bekuthatha isikhathi i-client ukuthi sishayele sithole le problem phinde kuthatha isikhathi ekutheni mhlambe bekusebenza umuntu lo aka-authorize ukuthi asebenze anganalo lwati angaka-trainwa ukuthi ngoba siyabatrainer ukuthi how they operate the machines ba-operate kanjani so that uma sengabe kunetinkinga sikhona nalokhu bathi ukuthi le tinkinga lo muntu asitshele le nkinga lekhona ukuthi inkinga idaleke kanje so that ungasichithele isikhathi nasesifika service sivele sithi nasihlola si-troubleshoot to the problem hayi ukuthi siyifune le problem lokuthi ikuphi. Sabona ukuthi lokho kudala kunetinkinga labanye bayehluleka kwethu sase sithi hayi kune technology lentako because nasiya kulaba bakhicithi lama manufacturers wathola ukuthi asithole le feedback lokubona ukuthi lokhu lokukhicithiwe kuyawamitha yini lama demand ema customers sase sibona tinkinga thithi ne lele khona ke technology namhla nanguyistolela nje lo mshini ngofaka lapha kakho ngiyawufaka lapha mina ngifaka la ku laptop yami noma ngofaka ku cellphone ku gadget yami sengigada wena ke nangabe kutaba nenkinga ngutshela le nkinga usaka kayi identify ungakayibona
ngoba yona seyayidetector ukuthi nyalo kunenge noma ngabe kunemuntu longakafundiswa ukuthi operator kanjani lo mshini soyakhona kungitshela ukuthi nanga umuntu lo saw operator lapha longasi sengiyakutshela wena lo phethe lapha yana ukuthi awuhambi yohlola emshinini wakho somebody is operating the machine utawuma in 30 minutes time kulelo sekwendeka kuleso sikhathi esinjalo uyakhona lo mshini lokusitshela lokho naloko ukuthi ke lapha emshinini technician wethu akasayikhona sekudela kuthi technician ukuthi ufuna technician ayokhona le ngivele ngene la ngithi vula i-laptop yakho sivule lapha kule laptop lama i-gadget yami lala ngikhona khona akudingi kube ngise office ngiconnecta noma ngabe ngikuphi la ngikhona khona ngikutshela ukuthi vula ku-laptop yakho enda ABCD ucede ngalo mshini la uzaba function the time la technician ayakhona uyabika lo mshini lo ukuthi lokhu sekuku-70% lokhu sekuku-90% lokhu sekuku-95% lokhu sekufuna ku-replace nguleso sikhathi ke technician azawuthatha imoto asuke la ahamba aye eclientini ngoba soyo replace lelo liphathi leselicedwe ngiloko umshini ngoba bokade usebenza uyabona into nayo isebenza kuba netindvo letiphelako netindvo letifuna ukuthi ti-replace ne-toner cartridges nako konke kuyakutshela lokho ukuthi nyalo salo replace ama-toner cartridges nangabe lele sikunike wona sakutshela ukuthi asaphelile le mhlamba sangakafiki ngilapho ukuthi athola khona driver-ke asakulethela le-toner cartridges sikufundisa ukuthi soyifaka kanje nyalo sesikufundisa sihleli la uhleli lapho nawe na-laptop yakho nawo konke le mshini-ke seyanetworka lona ngithenga munye kuqala wawuthi navula ama-office nawuthi wacasha abantu babe ngu-20 wakhanda ukuthi utawuthenga ama-printers abe ngu-20 alabantu nama-computers abo now you don't do that lo mshini wona kodwa sikunika i-photocopy la because we call it 4-in-1 kusho ukuthi lo 20 webantu nabangena la bonke siyabalinka kulo mshini akhona ekufax akhona neku-emaila akhona neku-scanner akhona neku-photocopy akhona neku-printer uma safuna ukuprinter to the same machine noma ngawusuka kuphi sosebenzisa naloko kuthiwa yini bo-USB ufike ufake lapha uthumele ama-document lapha ufuna kuwathumela khona so khona-ke nala evela kangwane sesikhona lapho sesiwinstole khona noma ngabe ukalavumisa useshiselweni uhleli la kahoho siyathi ukuthi i-headquarters ye-Eswatini TV ile Mbabane Hospital Hill seyingathola tonke tindzaba nayo yonke information useshiselweni nawo konke nasiwinstolile nje iyaconnecteka e-Hospital Hill na uhlala nje la ubona konke lokwentekako lo mshini ngalendlela lelesesinawo le technology leseyikhona iyakhona nekumanager staff ukusebenza kwaso ngoba labakhona sibanika ama-password ukuthi na ungena lapha usebenza wena ne-password wakho so ungakhona ukuthi le problem leyentekako ikhozwe kubani nokusebenza kwakho iphinde ikutshele ukuthi kusebenza kwakho-ke le office leli bantu labasebenzile basebente kangaka bantu labangaka labasebenzile so ungabuka nawe ukuthi hawu wena kungitshela ukuthi lapha wena umsebenzi 10,000 copies but le tiko lakho nalelo office lakho alikafanele ukuthi wena umsebenzi longaka yini lo boyenda le nkulu kangaka ngoba siyathi ukuthi nyalo bantu bayafunza emsakati nabafunza abakhona inkosi engathi incwadi ukhanza lo munye sathethe incwadi library abuya to yakha la ukhanda le ncwadi ina 600 pages ukhande ukuthi lo munye ke so uthole ithuba lokuthi kunebangani bakhe ukuthi mngami nami ucela ungendele athendele yena acopy 10 pages was600 you can imagine ukuthi ke consumption yakhe ikangakanani sithi nje sikhona sila stand ne hall 1 labala nakunjani nasi 11 labala trade fair inhle kakhulu abantu abethe trade fair dinengitindvo letikhona la letabazusa titolo tethu ke tila ikhona embabane sikhona lapha embabane na eZeliwe street na usikhona khona nala kamanzini sikhona esama place building la ungasithola khona na usifuna lapha etingcingweni tikhona netincingo ungasisiza nabo email ungasithinda uthi hmholding.org@gmail.com uyangena uyasithola tincingo takhona ungasishayela kumahlala ekhikhini bakhona bo 76 701458 uthi khacha na ukhona nakhona lapho uyasithola masinyana noma 76350101 na ufuna lwati lolukhona nga-HM Holding ngemshini wesimanje na ufuna i-rest nama-problems lasasolve bebakhaliswa i-turnaround time esikhathini esiningi lapha-ke i-turnaround time ayikho sivele sikutshele ukuthi lokhu kusebenza kanje sesimshini wesimanje dadewethu lo ngekho sibe kuqala kufaka umshini lonje
namambala mshengo asibonge kakhulu Thonga asibonge Mbukeli nawe uyadibonela ukuthi namambala sihambisana nayo i-technology njengoba phela utawukhumbula ukuthi itolo sike sathinza laphaya kuto te-technology laphaya evenila kangwane letiya ngekuthuthuka umshengo uyafakaza la ukuthi sesifike esikhathini lapho khona wonke umuntu sekumele aphikile esikhathini lapho khona akhona kusebenzisa tona tesimanje manje kumbe i-technology lekhona nyaka kanti-ke mbukeli isolo sibukete ukuthi Eswatini is open for business. Hayi hlala kanye nathi-ke mbukeli njengoba John utawubuya nabo bakaset khole kungona babuke etemabhizinisi lamancane lapha eveni la kangwane.
ngibuke schedule nje ukuthi sibenjani line up lele sinilethela yona emakhaya.
Mina lemasontweni leni umfundisi nisi niyakhola ngathi niphethetika mfundisi. Mina noma ngibhadle esontweni mfundisi.
What keeps me going? The only way to appreciate your job, declaring the thinking is to imagine yourself without one. So and another thing is that to bring something on the table. And I love entertainment. I love media, so that's another thing that's encouraging. That's my career. That's what I wanted. Hey, bulukhuni khona donke indzawo everywhere. Bulukhuni ngiba ukuthi nabalethi program kazi zinetinkinga sekufanele uyijikise noma babaphutile kuyiletha ngicangise ngilawo nje ama challenges nokuthi nangabe khona program lengafiki sekufanele ubone ukuthi ucwalisa ngani kuze kube khona luba khona emakhaya. Ku encourage umuntu ukuthi angene kule industry yaka TV or media or film, Kuti uye esikoleni, you can't just come here DJ or entertainment, anybody can do it. It's about going to school, training, there's always rules gigo. And as much as Eswatini is still lagging behind when it comes to media, but you see I encourage a lot of people by bugi career on this to improve. Live nje kulamanye mave or anywhere else yadiwa through media, so siyabathenga abantu laba professional, abantu laba ne passion for it. So yeah, I can encourage anybody who's esikolweni ukuthi you can find a good career in media.
Mavuso Trade and Exhibition Center lapho khona ke sakada khona ke umbukiso walonyaka wanga 2019 sikhombisa ke maswati lokwendekako la besikade ke sikhombisa loyo ke lo sebenza emsakadweni Eswatini TV ngokukhululeka khumalo longiyena abuka ukuthi le lihlelo sitifaka kanjani emakhaya sobita ke loyo msebenzi ngaloyo wa programs coordinator asivele nje sithatha ebhodweni isigcumisele kungena emakhaya siyahlela sibuke tikhathi sibuke ukuthi lokhu kungalunganini kulungele bobani kungiko yini futhi in terms of tone, in terms of language suitability, respect and everything kutekuthe maswati masithi siyakufaka emakhaya kungalumeli kungumsebenzi wakhe ke loyo. Probably you will be the next program coordinator for Eswatini TV in the next 5-10 years, who knows. Ngithetike la na Themba Dlamini lo suka ke ngapanene i small enterprise development company uthi uhulumende ayithuthukise amabhizinisi lamancane Dlamini kunena ngufusele ngophethuka lekhulumisa maswati namuhla.
Siyabonga Paris sivusela maswati kumsakazo wesive Eswatini TV.
Sibonga kakhulu Nkosi, sise trade fair mbukiso nalonyaka wanga 2019 uthi uhulumende Eswatini is open for business. Sivele manje kune budget speech ngonyama mayithula inkulumo yekucala umnyaka kuthiwa akuthuthukiswe emabhizinisi lamancane ekhaya Eswatini so that we expand our private sector. How do you as a SETCO fit into this year's Eswatini International Trade Fair theme?
Siyabonga. Kusho ukuthi SETCO we have tried to analyze what are some of the bottlenecks to enterprise development even Eswatini? And sibonile ukuthi kunezinto leti singabita ngathi mhlambe tinzathu lesitibukile. Kwekuqala tinkampani letiningi sitawukhumbula ukuthi kune study lesendiwe nga-2016 lesithi Finsco study lekhanze ukuthi kubosomabhizinisi labancane kunetinkampani letinganga 44,000 letingaka-register. They are operating and existing somewhere singase kuphase esihlahla but hulumende akatati lokhu ngatati kwahulumende ke kusho ukuthi usito longabe liyafinyelela kibo alifinyeleli nomathi basebenzela enzaweni lengadiwa ngumuntu. Sabuka ukuthi ke ngoba uhulumende unaleli hlelo lekwenda kuqala ibhizinisi ibe melula ekhaya evenda kaNgwane. Sifuna ke kuphakamisa lo hlelo lwe-company registration kuze ukuthi sisuse labo somabhizinisi labancane kule informal sector bangene la ku-formal. Lo sito lelo-ke lomcoka noma le movement leyo imcoka ngoba nase bangenile la ku-formal sector seniyabathi ukuthi bangakanani banatiphi tidzingo futhi ngumaphi ama-programs la singawa-developer with our partners la ngakhona ukuthi acondzane nabo ngekwehlukahlukana kwabo. Lokusho nje ukuthi ama-interventions lendiwa for bosomabhizinisi abese abamelula uma kwatiwa ukuthi babo bani bakuphi. So indzaba-ke ease of doing business icala la ku-company registration. Sesiyathi-ke ukuthi letinkabekelwane labosomabhizinisi baye besabe lokuthi asathi ukuthi kudzingeka nawuregister inkampani asathi ukuthi lusito silithola kuphi. Sesendeke leto daba leto sithi bosomabhizinisi kaSetco bangeta batovula ba-register inkampani tabo ngakusebenzisana nani elitiko laka-commerce. Singasho ukuthi vele lesikhathi sesiniphile kakhulu. Letibalo dakamhlabuhlangene lebethi sikhomba ukuthi ibhizinisi langani ithatha 30 days ukuthi ivuleke iqaleke nyalo-ke sesiyathi sivele ngamalanga nje lamathathu lasihlanu sesiyayivula.
Kuba nje ngosilo ukuthi side isikhathi lesithe kakhulu sitawucoca la emoyeni. Ngike ngaba nethuba namuhla before ngingena la ehlelweni nga-attenda lenye i-facilitation lebe yendiwa i-officer yakaSetco lekhulumisa i-capacity in terms of kwakha ama-business plans, you know. And I think one of the things I took away from that seminar was that bosomabhizinisi asebathi mabawacala lamabhizinisi babukela ukuthi khona in the market, you know. And I think I realized ukuthi emabhizinisi lamanyenti emaswati awendiswa kulokuthi analyst fiso nje secala ibhizinisi and they never even bother to do the market analysis, as the facilitator was saying, you know. And I feel like there is a need really to actually guide business even before they register to say, but if not the business lena, ikhona in the research or a market analysis, so how can we create capacity around that area?
Kusho nje ngingasho ukuthi vele isidingo lesikhulu lesitholile leso ngoba ngiphinze ngibekise nje tibalo letendiwe bomasomabhizinisi labancane incumbi yakhona only 11% labathi baya eklasini yofundzela kwenda ibhizinisi. Shothi nje la kwenda ibusiness plan indzaba lemcoka kakhulu ebhizinisini lesifuna ukuthi thina nabasithuthukisa bosomabhizinisi nabancane siyithuthukise sendile tinhlelo letehlukile. Lo hlelo nje lebesinalo namuhla ngilolunye lokufuna ukuthi sikhombise labo bosomabhizinisi bomcoka bekwenda ibusiness plan lesithi ke i-meet and greet. Besifuna nje ukuthi sibaprovoke sibanike le appetite yokulangatelela lokuthi babone lokuthi vele bayasalela emuva ngalokuthi bethe ama-business plans. Sinalomnyaka lihlelo seliqalile mhlambe emsakatweni wesive ka-EBIS lapho khona sithethe letifundziso tethu taseklasini satiyisa eredweni. Lokho ke sendela lokuthi wonke longisomabhizinisi noma ukuphi eveni laKaNgwane avele akhona ukufundza ngale business nanokwenda le business plan.
Kumbe nje ngosi sekulithuba lelihle eMaswatini lokuthi nikanekisile la eMavuso Trade Center ku the trade fair, I think for the entire duration, you know, it is an opportunity. What can you say to eMaswati and aspiring business people in as far as your availability or your services are concerned la eMavuso?
Siyabonga kakhulu njengalo ubekile Paris sinalo lihlelo lesilwendako besilwenda nje ngibambisana naye FNB sicale itolo sakhuluma ngethi bosomabhizinisi labancane bafinyelela njani etimalini namhla yes namhla ke sikhuluma ngendzaba ye importance of having a business plan as an enterprise or as an entrepreneur. Kusasa sikhulumisa indzaba ye compliance as an SME ngoba bayayisaba kakhulu ama SMEs indzaba ye tax compliance. Bese ke kuthi ngemgcibelo sikhulumisa indzaba of linking producers to markets. Kusho ukuthi nje kule trade fair lesibuke letingcingwana lethu sathi asesi focus kito ukuze ukuthi create a value for the SMEs or business people that come to this year's trade fair.
Invite bobani Dlamini eMaswati ngaba nalo ukuthi kube khona abantu bathole ama invitations kusabede lapha. Who exactly are you saying should come and attend, and at what time do they start?
Kusho ukuthi nje sibuka ukuthi nase trade fair it's a captive market for basoma business. That's where they are. And sibuka letitolo letikhona ikakhulu ngala kubo consumer market laphana. Kusho ukuthi ke sicala nga2 emini sicese nga3 ngoba bosoma business laba i-show iyaqhubeka. Sifuna nje kubanika lolugcozi babone lo bomgcoko bale dinto bese ke bayabuya ngesikhathi sebanaso. Sithi nje 2 to 3 siyakususa lapho kule stall sakho ungsoma business ulalele lokho sisithini bese ke sewuphinda uthola lithuba lokubuyela emuva.
Kodwa ke bangafisa kunivakashela nje la trade fair ngoba stand saka Setco sitholakala kuphi?
Stand saka Setco sikhona ku hall 1 eceleni kwestand saka building society.
Nodlamini kunene siyabonga kakhulu ukuvakashela, senifisela nje iqhubekela phambili nisasebenza nekubambisa live nomkhankaso walo ukuthi liyembili.
Thank you.
Sikhuluma la naThemba Dlamini uqhamuka ke ehlangotheni lwe Small Enterprise Development Company. Luhlangothi loluke loluthuthukisa ke amabhizinisi lamancane ekhaya ke Eswatini. Kungaba kwanxuswa nje eMaswati ukuthi abe ingcenye yalama workshops noma kumbe lama seminars lesakawabalile Dlamini. I created a capacity particularly in the area of developing business plans and all those other avenues that have been mentioned and all those that will still be covered tomorrow and on Saturday. Sitaqhubeka ke kutheke mathutana eMaswati lamahle la sitawunikhombisa ke lokunye lokwenteka khona ke trade fair. Ukhona Mdura lesitawuxoxa naye as one of those artists lahambelana ukuthi ingabe vele kube njani kusukela ayeke la 74 years ago to venture into an industry that was almost non-existent in the country.
What I spoke about really was with regards to the value of digital music. As I said previously, globally, the music market is worth about $19.1 billion US, and 58% of that is just digital music. It's about $11 billion. And specifically in the SADC region, it's worth something like $40 million US. That really is just to validate the value of digital music and the opportunity with Icona, you know, because they estimate the growth to go on to $58 million US by the year 2023. So really the Monetize Your Music campaign, Swami, is a call to action for us as artists in Swaziland, in Eswatini rather, to be active about that and to position ourselves such that we can see jobs being created, job transformation and economic growth through digital music. And just to also qualify digital music, it's digital download and streaming, which some of the viewers might be familiar with, you know. And just to get your music out there digitally, first and foremost, what artists would need is a music aggregator who's going to distribute the music. I found various online stores, whether it's iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, and so forth. Step number one, Leo. And then step number 2, you need to understand the consumption. You need to understand how the users will consume your music work. It's either by digital download, which they will pay for. We're not referring to free platforms, but paid platforms. Even the streaming, you pay through subscription. Some you pay through the adverts like YouTube. So really we're trying to say artists need to position themselves such that they can now benefit from music in the digital space. We go on to talk about then how do you, once you've gotten your product to the market, how do you market it to the world? Because we are talking on a global level now. That's the beauty of the internet in the digital age. Access limited to just Eswatini, but we can look to the world. And then it comes in things like digital marketing, social media, how artists use social media. I feel like we would need to have, apart from today, more workshops to help my artists. You know, there's things like my hashtags that we can use collectively as my artists Eswatini, collectively as the industry to drive traffic towards us. Like the hashtag that Swama has, the hashtag monetize your music. There was once one that we developed, but it's died down for some time now, which was hashtag loyal to local. There's more that we can create. Hashtag Eswatini music. Kusita lokuthi create a global conversation that anyone lamhlabeni can partake in. If ngifuna kubona music waseSwatini noma ngabe isengeliswati lelihlala e-USA noma e-UK, ngiyathi ukuthi mangena ku-hashtag Eswatini music kutawuvele kuvele all the latest music with the links to the music, which is something artists need to do with social media. We encourage them ukuthi bafake lama links njengoba ngishilo uma i-artist akungabi ukuthi wena uhlala uposta titfombe kuphela letingayiyisi i-consumer esitolo labatawube sebathenga khona, whether it's your branded merchandise noma ngilo music wakho itself. So really there's a lot, you know, and like bengikhuluma earlier nabo rendition batsinzile kubo licensing and publishing, kunengi kahle kahle la kulo music la singazuza khona as eMaswati, but we need to be made aware, and we also need lama artists ukuthi bese aba active and less passive towards it.
And maybe just one quick question and last one. Angithathe ngesikhathi ukukhuluma ngenzaba yokusebenzisa email marketing, which you said was very effective. Angasebenzisa njani ama-artist email marketing to grow their businesses or their music?
All right. Look, email marketing, it's very personal. It's unlike social media where you are going to tag me, and sometimes that feels very impersonal. Email marketing basically is just you collecting lama emails of different people that you identify with bamqoka, whether it's a music compilers eRadweni, whether it's bemaphephandaba, anyone that you feel should have access to your music. You collect their emails. I know email is something very easy to give. If you ask for an email, and then you collect these emails, and you can use a website like MailChimp. That's an example of one of many ones that allow you to put lama email lawa into a database, and then you create a newsletter, you create a promo, and you can be able to send the material directly to their emails. It allows you, you keep the right people updated about your music, and these are people that can plug you strategically in positions where you can make money. For example, eRadweni masebadlala music wakho, you know ukuthi well in a South African context, and hopefully in future lakangwane you will be able to benefit from them playing lo music wakho emsakatweni and so forth.
Zoe, what have you learned from today's seminar?
It's still going on, but so far I've learned so much about digital marketing and how we can make that our business, how we can use social media as an artist to make money. For the longest time, we made it seem like if I'm on Facebook, I'm just posting to tell people this is what's happening, but people are unpacking ways to actually earn from that, ways to make that the stepping stone for you to make money. So there are a lot of things that for us as artists basically tatela pansi, and we're starting to learn that that is actually where our money is at.
Mandisa, what have you learned from today's seminar?
I learned quite a lot. I'm still open to learning because it's still going on. But I was pretty much interested in topics such as how artists can start their own publishing companies. Also just the process, learning the process that goes into
Sifundza likhulwini trade fair sibona ke ama-artist akithi ekhaya eSwatini akhombisa namaveta ke kuchaza kwawo lokuthi ingabe asidakeleka kanjani ngemfunza sikole lobokade ukhona kuwahlomisa lokuthi ama-digital platforms angasetshenziswa njani ke njengendlela yokwakha imali siphelile isikhathi kwakha ama-CDs there's even better ways iTunes download, streaming and the likes that are now being used by artists. That was the capacity around the seminars that's again ama-artists. We do have Mdura in the studio right now. Sikhanga nje kuphuma sesihleka la but ngimtshela ukuthi ngoba siyam-interview ngicela abe serious.
It's a long shot. It's a long shot.
Kunjani Mduduzi?
I'm okay, John. How are you?
Sivukile.
Akona igama lakhe ngumduduzi. Ngicela kuliva nami.
Manje uchaza ngibani wena?
Angathi.
Khona liswati leligama lelina R.
Etekati.
Iswati leligama lelina R.
Wow. Like give me one Swati name lelina R.
Mdura. Right now.
No rain up curious uyasho nje ukuthi cha. Uvakashile zatawujika phethe.
Uyibona njengami lento. Bengivele ngikhuluma naye kitolo ukuthi ivela kangitshela ukuthi ekhaya ngikubhatshobiyela khona kwi.
Manje angiva la nhloko yini awukami akubonakala ikamo kuhamba njani?
You know what? When I was young, growing up, benkanywa ngibabe. Because you know tamtiqinile and diplo. So I decided that the day I become independent, the day I will get a haircut that will allow me not to comb my hair. And this is it. Inkamana ngekhaya kuphela.
Manje the slave nakhona ngento engasibone the same thing ngoba phela kutaba.
No, the beard is very simple. I'm a male with a very small voice. So the only facial hair that grows is this part.
Yeah.
So to keep myself manly, I'm shabona wena nje ukuthi Mbo Junior. Meaning I want to keep myself looking like a man. So this is all I have.
Yeah.
Other than this, I'm just
utakuchwensa sizosicethe lo.
Banjona.
John utakuchwensa sizosicethe. Kanzi kahle hle namuhla sibuke tate makhono nekuthi ngiphila ngawo uyabona. Now we want the viewers just to be reminded ukuthi Mdura ungubani ubuya kuphi.
Mdura is a young Swati comedian, actor. Yeah, I basically those three things, especially the comedy. Where do I come from? I think I come from a background that instilled a lot of value of education, tertiary, institutional education rather. But then I discovered on my own that actually there's a lot that you can do other than kufunza kuphela and then just end in a space of education. So I decided to go to khona lenginalo, which was making people laugh. So I decided to go, you know what, out of curiosity, let me leave my job for just 12 months and see what happens. So I left for 12 months, tried the comedy, and it was quite successful in the 12 months, so I decided to stay. Yeah. So
in short, you experimented with your life.
Yeah.
You quit your job for this.
Yes.
You know. It was a big risk, but how has it been for you? You took a 12 months plan to say if it doesn't, you know, but how has it been for you?
I won't lie. There's this thing that we usually say is an artist or people that are outside of the conventional type of jobs that people know. We usually say it's great, you discover yourself, but I won't lie. Because there are a lot of challenges. There are a lot of challenges that come with doing something that others are not doing. But also, it's very, very fulfilling. I won't lie. It's very fulfilling. And if you know why you started doing it and you keep at it, there are good rewards. Meaning, I can't complain in the last few years I've been doing this. I really can't complain. Yeah.
Maybe a critical question would be, a lot of people now aspire to be where you are and do what you do, you know.
Yeah.
But I know it's not just talent alone, you know. I know a lot of talented people that are not successful in football or wherever it is, you know. What have you done right that you believe has made you to be or put you where you are today?
I actually like the question that you're asking me. Talent is not the first thing. There's a book that I read. It was talking about the 10 things that make a successful artist. out of the 10 things, number 1 there was literacy, number 10 there was talent. So what I've done, meaning with the talent that I have, I've tried to learn more. How can I do it better? How can I do it differently? How can I contextualize it to make it work for the country or in this country? So I think the different thing is that I have invested in educating myself about my craft. So I learn every day. Yeah.
Now, you mentioned, Mdura, you come from a background where you were taught more about the importance of education, tertiary-wise, and all that. Yeah. I want to know who you were before you became Mdura the comedian. You know, guti lolo akufunzela namhla usasebenzisa yini or yinvo longa sayidzingi completely, because you know there are people that will take the risk to know angiphume emsebenzini ngebhizinisini but I'll still apply lele ngakufunzela la senkhona khona. Okay.
So what I've tried to do, in as much as so I studied social sciences. I majored in Egypt, geography, environmental science and planning, and demography. So I have not been in a space where I need to practice that daily and execute njengoba ngakufunza. But what I have done is that, I believe that education is not something like ignorance. I believe education is something that opens up your mind. Umvulo funzile does things differently from umvulo ngakafunzi, but it doesn't mean umvulo funzile uhlakaniphile nolongafunzanga. So what I do is, in my everyday line of work, which is the comedy, I have tried to take some of the things. For example, ngafunza research. So I'm very good when it comes to research, even in my line of work. Like, I don't think there's a comedian locally that can say that I find information better than Mdura. Before a show, before an interview, I need to know who John is. You know, I need to know the company. What does it like? I'm very good at researching countries and everything. So I apply the knowledge I gained from my tertiary education into what I do now. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does. It does. But it's a trade fair.
Yes.
Yes. So it made me worry about you guys.
I've been walking around. I've been coming here almost every day. The research I was talking about, you know, these are things I want to talk about when I'm on stage. I want to talk about Eswatini endani in their own spaces. So I come here, I ask questions from them at different stands. And what I've been noticing, as you probably might have, is that my university stands, or just tertiary institutions, because people are not interested in learning. People don't want to learn. My schools, so I'm and I'm like, no. If you start it, finish it. You will not be able to write jokes and finish them if you cannot finish a syllabus. Ufuna kuqedza mixtape, ufuna kuba ngumrapper, EP 7 songs, utayiqedza njani if you were not able to finish the first term, second term, and the third term?
Now, for someone that looks up to you as a role model, Mdura, and probably wants to go into comedy someday, what would you say?
I would say that if you want to do what I do, obviously not be like me. If you want to do what I do, I would say that, do it because you think it is something you are passionate about. Don't do it because I'm sure there's a lot of people that look at you guys on TV, but it's funakfana na bosses. You don't know what brought them to this space. Find your why. Why do you want to be a comedian? Do you want to be a comedian because you want to be more likable? Or do you want to be a comedian because Mdura are doing it and you think that they are doing well out of it? So find your why first. If you tell why you want to, there's a guy that shooting a music video. Bambuta would say why is he into music? What's he cause for the bocherry? So find your why.
Yeah, misplaced priorities.
Misplaced priorities.
Mdura, thank you so much for coming through, and we just want to wish you all the best with your craft going forward.
Thank you so much for having me.
Lankos, sikhathi sesihlelo letinye ngithemba ukuthi wathi ngcono wena ubhizi ukhuluma ngema jokes la ngiva uthi Mdura uphila ngekwenta emahunga manje angisefa.
No, John. into lengenda ngibe curious la ukuthi wena uthi tema singanika wena imic sithi hamba wonke emahlala lapha ngagcina kungwele nje manje sengizama kubuka Mdura ngibuka wena ngibathe kodwa songasilekisa njani wena
better than me.
So he thinks.
Oh yes, Eswatini, thank you so much for watching Eswatini TV today. Our live broadcast from 3 p.m. until 5 p.m. We are back here tomorrow, same time, Dudu.
Same time, same place. Kodwa Mdura man singakavalelisi babu. Uyamyekela vele Jona umnyongi.
Man, no, I think the things that I'm disho nga John, tikahle nas off air.
There's so much to say
about that I know about John.
Uthi yena mzala akafuni ukubitwa ngajona sempithini emlungu esimene sihlonipheke
imali meche
mbuka leso sifike khona emaphethelweni yethu kuhlelo namuhla kodwa ke kuthemba kwethu ukuthi same time same place tomorrow we will be with you right here sikulethele lokwendika kuwo umbuso welivela ngani. And by the way, tomorrow John, we are celebrating independence
maswati manje December sikuyahamba kahle kufisela nje langa leli sesasana ukuthi nibe ingcenye nombukiso e-trade fair.
Bakisha njengamanje iyadvuma njengamanje mawuphuma ungivalela umnyango siphelile isikhathi sekukhuluma mawuphuma ungivalela umnyango siphelile isikhathi sekukhuluma bewuhlala ungitshela njalo ukuthi uyangithanda ebusuku nasemini uhlala ungibambe ngesandla wawungithanza ngoba bobona kunelikusasa kimi nambe ngiboni ngilozile ngakhulisa umuntu wakithi waqala wala lela banga